Sugar don't go on grits. Sure as I'm John P. Key. If you need some sugar, go get you some cream of wheat. Hey, somebody go tell Kev on stage, Fred Hammond, you know better. What they wrote on the box was a trick, because sugar just don't go. Sugar don't go, don't go. Hey, sugar don't go on my grits. No, no. Sugar don't go, don't you go. Sugar don't go, sugar don't go. Sugar don't go, sugar don't go on grits, no. Sugar don't go on them grits.
7 seconds, homie.
Yo, what's up? Detroit is definitely in the building via your headphones, stereo, and speakers. Of course, it's your man's the Afrikan Caesar. And we're in our new home at Woodward Sports. So, yeah. So, man, like, I don't even know what to say, man. Like, anybody that's been following us from the beginning, since the basement, you know, you've seen us literally come from a basement to this studio. So, shout out to all our listeners, all our supporters, obviously my crew, everybody that's been a part of the show, past and present. Jumpin' Boston, who didn't be here today, but he's here in spirit. MJ, Sneaker Girl, Scully, Clue, Francis. Who am I missing? Serena. But
where's my bell?
What? I know we need to bring the bell back. Yeah. Am I missing anybody?
The bell.
Besides the bell, like what? Like,
I mean, I could mention somebody, but I don't know how you gonna feel about it.
No, he's omitted for reason. Tangy, yep. Killer Cole's on the show for a while too. So shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Detroit. Of course, we got a good show for you guys. Obviously, we got to talk about that Nike problem. That Nike exec.
Got to.
Yeah, Nike exec loses her 25-year career at Nike over her loose-lipped son, which is ridiculous. Brooks creates a running shoe that puts them on the top 10 list for the first time ever. And we got to cover some This Week in Stupid. I don't know why we got to keep saying this. We've been saying this for like the last 6 years. If you're going to sell shoes, meet somewhere in public where you're safe. Don't meet at your house so people know where you live.
Don't sell on Let It Go.
Yeah. Don't offer up. Snapchat. Do not meet in dark alleys.
If you don't have it in you, just use StockX or Goat or a middleman platform. Just pay the fee.
Or just use Geeno. I mean, he resells everything else.
I'm right here. I resell and I get you half off tickets to the brothel.
I'm start calling you Marcus.
Hey, you got half off?
Yeah, I got you. We'll talk after the show. Yeah.
All right.
And it was your birthday, so I got a birthday special.
Fuck yeah.
So, of course, if you're new to the show, I don't know which camera I'm looking at. That one? Okay. If you're new to the show, of course, I'm your man, the Afrikan Caesar. I'm joined by the contrarian of the show.
Still hating.
Reseller kingpin Geeno.
Wow. Wow.
Mr. Bob.
I might be Ann. How you say her last name?
Ann
Herbert. Herbert, yeah.
Shout out Joe, West Coast Notify.
Oh boy. Speaking of which, we got Mr. Bot Topic himself, Dunks, who is not
to be
who
here.
is
And I
not
want
fired.
my 20% for that name too, because I gave you that name.
Shit, I'm still waiting on the shirt.
So I want my 20%.
Who gave who the what? You gave him the name?
Yeah,
Geeno?
I gave him the name.
Oh, Bot Topic.
We're friends in real life.
No, you keep giving away ideas. That's
20%, bro.
Nike took all your ideas.
But I think you
Dunks
started.
took your
You gave
ideas.
it to them though, in
I ain't doing nothing.
exchange for product.
Hey, this is my intro right now.
That's how I call it.
I was just saying, yeah, where's the NWO music that you asked for?
Yeah. Can we cue the NWO music now?
No, we can't play licensed music yet.
Oh, word.
We big time, but not that much.
We almost there.
We almost there, yeah. Give it about a year. And then, of course, we got the Black
Another
Republican on the
year,
show, Guru.
I'm definitely not a Black Republican. I mean, it's a guru.
You voted for Trump last time. Cut it out. But anyway.
Could he be the Black Jew?
He could be.
Absolutely not.
You're a
The Black
lawyer.
Rabbi.
We're not gonna do this straight off of Black
We're gonna
History
get canceled our first show.
We're
Like,
not doing this
Absolutely
straight off
not.
of Black History.
5 minutes into the show, we
We're
already
not.
canceled.
What?
I respect my
Ethiopians are all
heritage.
black Jews.
Anyway,
Hey, like
I don't
saying,
even know how to
like,
follow
we're
that
not,
up.
we're not even gonna do that.
Can we get the
ridiculous.
We're not doing that.
Shout out to Ethiopia.
One of
What
the
do I
perks,
have to do
though,
with it?
I gotta say, one of the perks of being in the studio, besides the bomb ambiance and the cameras and the TVs and stuff, is we have interns now. And the best part of the interns, they got to get your orders. Give us our coffee.
Shit, hopefully they got it right.
Let's hope so.
I'm the only one without a fancy drink.
Yeah, okay.
That's mine. That's mine.
You know-
That's hot chocolate. What?
Hot chocolate with the whipped cream.
I had hot chocolate with whipped cream too. I had a shot.
Caesar
espresso.
had the peppermint
I had the
swirl
peppermint
on
in
top.
mine, though. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Hold on, Blay. I'm not tasting whipped cream.
Hold up, Geeno had the pumpkin spice latte.
That's
No, that's
strike
only
one.
in October. I literally only drink that
That's
when it's
strike.
cold
I just want you to
outside.
know that. You want to know this.
No whipped cream though.
But you drink pumpkin lights about that?
Them shits is on
Girls
point.
at my job drink that.
Them shits is on point.
Yeah, I was kidding.
So now we don't know who's good.
I had black with 2 cream and 1 sugar. There we go.
Thank you.
That's the only thing Dunks like, all black.
Ding.
As we proceed,
We really need
give
that
you
bill.
what you need.
We really need that bell.
Oh,
Wow,
and
okay.
I get my choice of sugars.
Splenda. All right,
Yeah,
all
no,
right.
definitely.
Yeah, you know you over 30 now. You gotta use Splendor.
Real quick, I want to shout out somebody in the sticker community, Courtney. Damn, I forgot what her
it's
Instagram
not
handle was.
working.
It's been that long. She hasn't posted in like 2 years.
Talking about
Help me
Flashy
out,
Girl.
Guru. Huh? Flashy girl.
You got Flashy Girl.
Yeah. I told her I was gonna tease her because, according to her, if you fly somewhere and you do a layover, even if you don't leave the airport, you can still count that as having gone there.
Technically.
No,
Technically.
If
No.
you haven't
You
traveled
win.
in city,
you gotta at least leave the
Layovers
airport.
don't count.
So that means we've been to Phoenix.
Exactly.
No,
You-
we
you
don't.
win?
We didn't. No, we did
No,
not.
but that
We
doesn't
did
count. You
not
gotta
go
at least leave the
outside.
airport.
I've been to Minnesota.
Okay, if you leave
Twice.
the airport, I'll count it.
That's what I'm saying. If you leave the
did-
airport,
If
that
you don't
counts.
leave the airport,
You
doesn't
did. You
count.
don't leave
The airport is
no.
neutral ground. Like, yeah, that doesn't count. You doing a layover for like 30 minutes? That don't
You
count.
there?
What you do?
You there?
You didn't even see Minnesota.
Yeah, you did. You saw
No,
outside
you
the
didn't.
windows
You
of the
saw.
airport.
Oh my god.
I know why you even
saw
arguing with
runway.
the CEO of Pepsi. So
I know he's seen everything, so I don't even know why he acting.
I wish.
Whatever, dog. Fill your coffee up. Anyway, follow us on social media. You can follow us on Twitter at TSB_show. Camera, right?
Don't even
follow
know
us
the
on
camera.
Instagram. No, it's our first show. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, it is.
The Sneakerbox_show, and then you can follow us on Facebook by looking up the Sneakerbox Radio Show. And make sure to, well, we can't call in yet, but we have a hotline for you guys. That's 248-677-1803. That's our voicemail hotline. So if you guys want to leave us any of your sneaker comments and questions, or if you want to respond to something we said on the show, you know, we might have said, well, we've already said some ridiculous things already. So if you want to respond to some of that, you know, if you want to call us racist or whatever you want to call us, if you want to cancel us, just leave us a
Don't
voicemail.
say
That
that on
was
the first
fast.
show,
We didn't
though.
even get through the
I
first.
know we
Don't
didn't.
say-
If
you
you want to
can't
cancel
say
us, just go ahead and leave us a
we
voicemail.
We couldn't
Tell us why
even
you
get
want to
through
cancel
10
us.
minutes. We gonna get
How long has
canceled.
it been?
7 minutes right there. You see that?
Okay, there you go.
Come
7
on,
minutes
man.
of this show ready to get
You got to
canceled.
get used to the show. We got timers, man.
I know, that's what's up.
I didn't even, are we still doing the fourth wall thing?
We're doing whatever we want now. Like, I mean, we're just all over the place. Real quick before we do anything else, I'm a firm believer of giving people their roses, and I definitely want to shout out D. Williams and Sean Paper Tracer Williams from OSD Live. Ridiculous. You know, a lot of times we like to think that we, you know, you create your own lanes. But with those guys, they created the road for us to create our lane. They were the first sneaker podcast. They laid down the blueprint, and that allowed us to have a foundation to build our show. And so I want to take this time to shout out them and show them love, and because they've been nothing but supportive for us. We wouldn't be here without those guys, so definitely want to show
Shout out
them
to
love.
OGs for sure.
Yeah, they definitely are the OGs.
Yes. So on that note, I guess we can get right into it. Let's get into our Fab 5 sneaker releases.
We got
from
Yeezys.
the previous week.
We do.
Who has Yeezys?
Who's got Yeezys?
No Yeezys on this list?
Why would it be?
I was hoping
They would
that-
never, as long as I'm hosting the show, unless he does like Cool Cotton and takes a Jordan 1 and put a Yeezy logo instead of the swoosh.
Babe did it too.
You gonna
Babe
give him an
did it too.
idea.
Babe,
Like-
Babe did it too.
No, Bape did do it too, but I guess I was talking to a lawyer because he's well versed in that area. He
You
was saying
talking
they
to someone
caught.
right now?
Oh yeah, he's more paralegal. Anyway,
You sound crazy.
anyway.
Nothing on that influencer.
I guess
over
there was something about Bape caught a window, basically. because I guess I don't know. He's gonna have him on the show later. He can explain it in better detail. But according to him, Bape caught a window, so they were able to get away with what they did. So I know
you still own your patent, so you still can go back and sue them though for copyright infringement.
They didn't own the patent for the design of the Air Force One. They owned the patent at that time. They only had the patent for the swoosh. They didn't have the patent for the design. That's what I'm saying, like the window.
But since Bape still making them, so can't you still? It's
I
not like Bape.
I don't know the legalities behind.
Oh yeah,
it.
I'm saying if Bape stopped making them, they just floating around, then yeah, you just gotta take that L. But if Bape is still making them, like I think they are,
and plus you gotta remember, Bape is from another country. I forgot.
So they gotta have the
Jordan
patents in
Brand went
those
overseas
countries
to
as
sue
well.
the people over there.
And look how long that took.
Bape started in
that
Japan,
took like 20
but I think they're
years.
China now. They got bought out.
It's somewhere in Asia.
Like Michael
yeah,
Jordan
it's
was still
alright.
playing when they started suing them.
Yeah, but yeah, we can still sue them.
I'm just saying. So anyway, Fab 5 sneaker releases the week. Start off with number 5. We have the Adidas women's Forum High. Girls are awesome. Yes, they are. Whoa, no. Those are the platforms. The Forum Highs
Geeno,
are...
you throw those on our top 5?
Huh?
Geeno, you put those there?
I mean,
think
I'd
Geeno
rather
did.
put that there than put a Yeezy up there.
Actually, she did well with the men's ones. Her forms was pretty straight.
But the Forums are dope.
Yeah.
I
You had
mean-
some reservations about Beyonce, but it looks like she's doing that thing over there, huh?
With Beyonce?
Yeah, you did. You did hate on it.
You did have some
Yeah.
Who
reservations.
hated on Beyonce?
You
Who hated?
Dog, now we.
Can we
Nobody
rehash
hated.
that? You know what? We
All
gotta.
the problem. Okay, once again, this is why we record the shows, and y'all can always go back and listen.
We're gonna go back and find that
Yeah,
episode.
go back and find it. Nobody
Yeah.
was hating on Beyonce. I was hating on Adidas for not doing more. I said the
No,
thing
you
felt-
said you don't know is because you have a following doesn't mean she's going to translate to a good product or executing it.
That was a general statement about collaborations in general.
Nah,
it was
you
just
said
like,
So
you
was
can't
that-
just get.
So was
you
that not
can't
a
just
statement
get-
that you made?
It wasn't more. It wasn't about Beyonce. It was about collaborations in general. You can't just. You can't just put a name to a shoe and think it's always gonna move.
I
Look
don't
how
know
many
what's
Except for
worse,
the J
that or
Balvins.
you ordering them lemon pepper rub and then rubbing it off. I don't know which one is. I don't know which one is worse. That kind of.
Nobody told him to dump the whole bottle on my
Bro,
wings.
you ordered lemon rub, whatever rub seasoning. He ordered. Look, where the camera? This one right here. Yeah. He ordered
Let it
at
be
Buffalo
known.
Wild Wings. It was like Louisiana lemon pepper rub wings. Right, got the wings and then rubbed the seasoning off.
Because they dumped damn near the whole bottle
I
on
guess
there.
that's what they mean by rub. You get it and rub it off.
The
It's supposed
Popeyes
to be rubbed,
The
not the whole
Popeyes lady
bottle.
came out in front of you and rubbed the seasoning on there. And
Man,
that
it was
still
caked
wasn't
on
on
there.
How many places are you getting lemon pepper wings? You guys named like 3 establishments already.
Don't matter.
Where?
It's
No, it's
C's.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo
It's
Wild.
C's,
Hey,
though.
B-Dubs has a liquid sauce and the dry rub.
Man,
for
B-Dubs
lemon
ain't
pepper.
sponsoring
What's
the
the
show.
dry rub?
Look,
Hey, B-Dubs
Exactly.
sponsorship.
yet.
Nah, man.
B-Dubs sponsorship.
Man,
Looking for it.
Detroit Wing Company,
Hopefully we
man,
can
because
get
we
it.
in Detroit.
Anyway, so number 5, did we get the forums up yet? Shout out to Adam, our camera guy.
No, man.
You're
about-
on notice, Adam. That's strike 1.
No.
All right, so that's number 4. Number 4.
number 4. We're gonna
We
just
just gonna roll with it. We gonna roll with it.
This
Number
nigga
4,
like-
we have the Reebok Pump Omni Zone 2 D Brown. Dude, I don't know. I hope this wasn't real, but I saw a post where StockX was going for like $3,000.
I think that people
Really?
just be listing
Maybe in
stuff
your
crazily.
size.
I think they
No,
should
it
start.
was like
having-
a size 12.
Well, yeah, because his size, that's the size D Brown
actually
Yeah,
was a
exactly.
game issue from Upper Deck.
It was the that had his signature. It's the one that he
Game
wore
worn
in the dunk
Kobe
contest.
Bryant jersey. LA fit his hat straight off the World Series.
I'm
man.
trying real hard not to say the N word right now. Look, here's
Damn, really?
number.
First show. Like,
I'm just saying. So, but it was funny though because the Reeboks, which dropped first? I want to say Foot Locker dropped the pumps first. No. Reebok dropped theirs at midnight, and then Foot Locker dropped it the same day, but at 10 o'clock. And just so y'all know, different brands have different times. Like Adidas, they drop their stuff at 3 a.m. in the morning. Nike, obviously, at 10 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, so like they instantly sold out on Reebok. And you got to figure Reebok ain't used to having this much traffic. So you know that was going to crash. And then with the advent of bots, you just had no chance. I don't know how it was on Foot Locker.
So I don't know why people. It was getting terrible now is that the hypebees are starting moving over to the nostalgic shoes.
yeah, because that's the
When
shoe
you
they
can't get a Reebok question like the Yellow Toes or the D Browns, like
Well, you know the
wouldn't
Yellow
touch
Toes, the Kobe connection.
Yeah,
you know
but
that.
that
Yeah.
D Brown, that pump, they dropped that.
honestly,
They
yeah,
that shit
dropped
went
it
on.
before, like
And
numerous
nobody cared.
times.
I know.
Exactly.
2013, 14, we was in the store working when they dropped
And it goes on. It used to go on sale every time.
And there's no current Reebok bots that I know of. If any developers are looking for something, if there's demand, I'm sure they'll put one together. The Reebok platform, like, you don't have people really bombarding it like that.
No, I'm saying that's why it crashed. 'Cause, I mean, they not used to having that much traffic.
Yeah, but I wonder how many pair did they put on the site?
2.
Yeah, your pair. Who else's?
Shit, my pair wouldn't be on the website.
Oh, it already been sent to you,
Exactly.
right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I forgot.
Exactly.
Shaq D Brown, he do this personally and deliver
Exactly.
your pair to you.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that it's sad though that you can't even get a pair of D Browns without everybody named Mama. And you know, most of the people buying it ain't buying it because they want it. Like they buying it because they want to sell it to us.
It's the hype
For
now,
like
man.
$3,000. I hope that wasn't a real
I
thing.
hadn't seen
Some
Matter of
has
fact,
only
can somebody
worth
go on
what you'll
StockX
pay
real
for
quick
it.
to see if how much they're going for right now? Like I really
Geeno,
want
the
to know.
reseller, should be knowing that.
I know Geeno should know. He should know at the top of his head. He the one selling them.
No, not a Reebok pump.
Oh, okay. Everything else though.
Yeah, like that Jordan 1, that Travis Scott. Yeah,
Travis Scott.
You still
Nike.
ain't sold that?
no, the new one, the one that apparently I seen some people posting that they got early access and was able to get them today.
Hey, it's this one, right?
Okay.
Yep. Let's see.
I do want to know why they switched the pockets on them though.
Get the.
So I was
Not
right.
that bad.
Yeah, but $200.
No, $200.
Better than 3,000.
Yeah, but still,
Jeez.
Well,
man,
okay.
that shoe would sit in Foot Locker and be $80.
So that's the thing, though. Once the shoe actually drops, prices plummet, and it's like a rush to see who can undercut the most first.
Yeah.
The StockX even has an option like, do you want to undercut by $1?
Trash.
Ridiculous. Number 3, we got the Supreme Special Edition Nike SB Dunk Low Stars pack.
Man, I'm still hurt
Black.
about that, and I'm going to go ahead and say the brown one is the nicest of the pack. And I'm colorblind and thought that shit was burgundy at first.
It does look like burgundy.
Yeah, I thought it was
to be honest.
burgundy as well.
Yeah,
Oh, I actually feel better
I might
about
be
myself
colorblind
now.
too.
And I got glasses on, so it's really bad.
But still, that's still my favorite of the pack. And the green is the worst,
I'm
but I
just
think the
over
most
it.
limited.
You don't like the black one, huh?
Oh, no, black's close second.
I'm just.
They're all equal.
You still like his
Hell over
marshmallow.
here, wrap it up.
You still like his marshmallow.
Drink that black coffee as quickly as you can.
Yeah.
And number 2 or 3 on the
No, but going back to the Supreme thing, like I don't know, man. That's I'm over it. I mean, that's not for me. Obviously, that's for people like dunks. And
Okay, if you had to pick a color, though.
If I had to pick a color,
If you had to rock one of those 4.
can you put that picture back up? Because honestly, I
Just put the
really-
Reebok pump back up.
I think, can we at least all agree? Can we all agree green is the worst?
I don't know about that. I would
I'm
say,
not gonna necessarily
honestly,
say
I would say
green
the
is the
blue is my
worst.
least favorite. Honestly,
I ain't gonna say that.
out of this pack, I would rather have the other 3.
I actually rock the black one.
Yeah, the black. Honestly, the green and the black ones are probably my favorite out of the 4.
The hypebeasts are going to hate me, but I like them better without the stars,
Ain't you
even though I get
hypebeast?
what they're trying to do. Yeah.
You turning on them?
Turn on everyone.
Having an
these days. I'm about to turn
internal
on
battle.
you guys.
It's like the end of
Oh wow! Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, it's,
It's like the end of Tron
Bad guys in
Legacy
the
when
front.
Tron turned from
It wouldn't
orange
be
to
the,
blue.
it wouldn't be the first time that your kind has turned on us.
What?
Wow.
Number 2.
It got real
Number
deep.
2.
Can the interns please get a bell?
Number
I'm saying number 2.
Number 2.
Nike Dunk Low City Market. Surprise.
Those are nice. Too bad I couldn't get them. But
Yeah, it says everybody sitting up here.
Hey, I love that we just saw 5 dunks on our list,
Yeah, but no Yeezys. So.
and I didn't touch
never.
one of them.
Right.
y'all probably used the bot and hack Caesar list. So
That's probably what happened.
That's what was going on with the computer.
that's I feel like that's the nicest dunk in a long time. I know some people gonna hate it, but I feel like that's the nicest dunk in a long time.
Who hated on
Them
that?
actually cool. I
like
ain't got no
those
qualms
ones.
with
These
that.
and those lemon wash or whatever, I like the aesthetic or the vibes that they're going for, like the raw materials.
Yeah, these
those
are
are
nice.
Those are really nice.
I ain't mad at those.
No, like Guru said, that probably is like the best dunk probably in about a year.
Yeah, I would say last year.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And then number 1, I think we all know, is the Air Jordan Retro 1 High
Oh,
OG.
the one that you
University
got.
The
Blue.
one you have on
Merlin?
right now, sit straight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can we go ahead and do it? Call you out, make the camera.
Come on, you got your pair already. That's crazy.
Mark Parker flew in on his private
not even
jet.
Actually, he's
no
not
more.
even CEO no more.
But that's
so.
why he's able to fly in. He don't have no real business to
That's what
attend
I
to.
say. but
No, you're my hero, Caesar. We walk into a new studio. You've already got the top #1 shoe on your feet. You got interns giving us coffee.
That's ridiculous. Well, I am proud of that
That
second
Nike,
part.
man, that Niki
But-
budget nice.
No, I mean,
You know, see, you say what budget?
I got jokes. I don't. I mean,
Come on, I'm waiting.
Yeah,
y'all
you
know
got
how-
nothing
look,
negative to
okay,
say. Go
First
ahead and
off,
say it.
first off, if they say, "Hey, you want these?" I'm supposed to say no. That's one.
But
You
no,
could,
it's not
you
that
could,
don't
you
want
could take
them.
a stand and
The
say
one,
no.
it's the fact that
Take
they
a stand
kick.
against what?
They
You
kick-
the one that always say Jordan 1s are, you have Jordan 1 fatigue, right?
Yes,
This
but
would have
these are
been your
dope. These are
perfect
dope.
opportunity.
These are dope.
Oh, come
Listen,
on.
first of
man.
all, I've said no to other shoes.
But here's my thing.
Jordan ones?
Yes.
That's not the fact that you get shoes. It's that the fact that Jordan Brand kicked Kawhi Leonard off so you can give him your shoes, like give him the shoes to you. So that's what makes it terrible.
Fake news.
It's not. It's real.
That's how
news.
internet rumors start. That's
It
what you know
is the
that.
same size, 15, man. So that's what's.
Oh, does he wear a size 15?
Yeah,
You sure?
Yeah, he wears size 15.
I wish I had his shoes. Anyway,
Oh, you ain't got to wish because you got them now.
Son of a bitch.
You full of shit. I just want you to know that.
Ugliest release of the week. I don't think anybody should be surprised by these. That's the Adidas Yeezy.
There you go.
450.
There you go, Dunks.
Hey,
Cloud
wait,
white.
they dropped this morning, and I
The
missed it
fuck
just
is
to
that?
be here with you guys.
Huh?
I said they dropped this morning, and I missed it just to be here preparing with you
Bro,
guys.
I feel like if it had more of a normal midsole, like the little.
If it looked like more of a normal shoe,
Yeah, like that.
That's the problem. It don't look like a shoe.
That's what I'm saying. Like the design, we hit someone
I don't know
we
what
kind
that
of
look
seen
like.
before. It's just like the midsole. If it was a little bit more normalized.
that's what you need to take a stand against. The fact that y'all keep letting
I'm okay with
Kanye
them.
design trash like that.
I'm
Come
okay
on.
with them.
Of course you are.
Because it's a Yeezy. What if it wasn't a Yeezy? Would you be okay with it?
No, if that was a Sketcher, you wouldn't think about those.
Well, one thing about any Skechers.
But there you go.
So you don't even like the shoe?
So it ain't got nothing to do with the design then. It has everything to do with the name.
So you're a hype
Skechers,
beast.
I am a hype beast, but the idea of Skechers, I just can't do it.
Why?
Would
So-
you do it?
If the shoe was dope enough.
If that check was an S on it, you would still cop them.
If that who?
That check on your shoes was an S, you would still cop them.
It's about the look of the shoe.
Would you still
That's
cop
what-
them if it had an S?
Yes, I would.
Ah.
Yes, I would. It's
Hey,
all
look,
about-
he be sitting up here.
You know how this cap? Because Skechers have stolen numerous Nike designs, and you ain't bought not one of them.
Because the first one I make a size
Wow,
15.
no.
How you know?
Oh, come on,
Huh?
man.
How you know?
No, like my daughter wears Skechers. I've been to the Skechers store.
Come
There's
on,
a
you
store
a,
right
you
out
a,
by me.
you
That's
an
on you.
influencer. You can reach
I
out
should-
to
I
him.
know why
listen.
even asking 12 Oaks Mall can you get a size 15 when you can have them sent to your house? So
Yeah.
They don't make size 15s, but if they did, and if the shoe was dope enough, see, that's the beauty of the show. Because before the show, I'd be the first one to admit I was mostly a Nike Jordan guy, Adidas every now and then. But as I started doing the show, I got more into Adidas, Saucony when they were actually relevant.
Backhand comment, but go ahead.
No, I mean because they kind of fell off since 2017, 2018.
You still got your Ewings?
Yeah, I wear Ewings.
I fuck with all those brands, but still not Skechers.
So that's what I'm
It's
saying.
just
I've gotten beyond the name.
I feel like I'm betraying the culture.
The hype beastness?
More than
So
that,
that's
like
the problem, though.
sneakerheads.
That's
like,
the problem,
If you like Skechers, I don't have a problem with it. I just can't see them on my feet.
I'm saying I'm saying the problem is indicative of an overall problem where nowadays people go after the big names and they don't pay too much attention. Like
Well,
those
the
Asics
Skechers
right there,
are
that had to
pretty
be
high.
one
I'm
of the
gonna go get my
dopest.
bro.
That'd be one of the dopest collaborations. What years that come out? Like 2019.
Yeah, I think that was 2019.
Yeah.
Well, you know he's gonna
But
sell
because it's
them
an
'cause they still got
Asics,
the tags.
it don't get as much attention as the Travis Scott.
I know, I got the same shit
I mean,
going
Ronnie be
And
getting
I
them
said-
there like. Ronnie
Yeah,
be
but
getting them.
it takes a Ronnie to do that. Like they couldn't just drop that on a normal day.
I mean,
and
it's not.
everybody.
It's not really an American brand, so it's gonna have a little harder time.
Neither is Adidas.
But Adidas have signed so many American artists and influencers that people sometimes forget that it's not an American brand.
Oh, this kind of like brings back to that last episode we had about
was
Klay
that?
Thompson. I was listening
Oh yeah, I
back
was
to
gonna
that.
bring that up too.
Yeah, we can go back to
We
that.
still
I mean,
ain't
we got
forget
enough
about that.
time,
'Cause
so
you
go
talking
ahead.
crazy.
Go ahead, elaborate. I want on camera.
Let me ask you these two gentlemen right here. Our turns. If it was a Donovan Mitchell shoe in Foot Locker and a Klay Thompson shoe in Foot Locker, which one would you try on? Who's yours? Spider? Okay. So that's what. So
Because
his,
it's an Adidas.
that's exactly. But my thing is,
That
what,
makes my point.
But see,
no, it's not about.
them
They
saying
know who
that they
Klay
limit-
Thompson is. Who's a better? Who would you say is a better basketball player? Over Klay Thompson? Okay, that's what you guys are
Ooh,
into. You gotta learn to do. You gotta
Hey,
enter-
wait,
That's a
hold
good
on.
question, though.
See, now you getting
That's a good
pissed off
question,
because of the
though.
answer,
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
Because Donovan Mitchell been balling this year.
yes, but Klay Thompson is something special. His defense is better, and he can score with Donovan Mitchell without
That's
having
true.
the ball as much.
That's
so
true.
that's
That's
kind
true.
of like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
so
true.
that's
I'm just
what-
saying the comparison isn't as outrageous as one might think. That's all
No,
I'm
no,
saying.
no, no, of course not. It's
Nah.
not like he's not in his same field, but it's a good question though.
But your whole thing was you was trying to say that Klay Thompson wasn't a big
Nobody
name.
knew who Klay Thompson was.
Yeah.
I
Now,
didn't
somebody
say-
said, hold on. Before you go on and say whatever bullshit you about to spill, them saying that they like Donovan Mitchell more doesn't mean that Klay Thompson is not a household name. That's just saying that they like him more. Just like Michael Jordan was you'll pick Michael Jordan over Shaq, right?
Here we go with this.
Would you pick Michael Jordan over Shaq?
Stop
Would
using,
you pick Michael Jordan over Shaq? Just answer my question.
Yeah.
Depends which Shaq.
I'll go ahead and answer
I'm
that.
just trying to piss you
All
off.
right,
That's
bro.
what that was.
I know, that was just ridiculous. So you saying you'll pick Michael Jordan over Shaq don't mean Shaq a scrub. It just means you like Michael Jordan more. So them saying they like Donovan Mitchell more than Klay Thompson doesn't mean Klay Thompson ain't a big name.
I'll say Shaq's a better actor.
Oh, well, hands down.
Can we turn his mic off? Like, we have those capabilities.
Look, what I was saying about Klay Thompson was, I never said that if you watch basketball, you don't know who Klay Thompson is. I was making the point of Klay Thompson does not have any lucrative endorsement opportunities right now because just plain and simple, he's not that big of a star. Maybe just now. Maybe he will be in the future. But as of now, he's just not.
I ain't gonna say
It just is what
they
it
had like
is.
the third most televised games.
I'm
he
saying.
has his own
What else did
signature
Donovan
shoe,
Mitchell- okay,
and
what
he's in
other
a
things
nice
does Donovan
market,
Mitchell
though.
have?
But that doesn't mean anything half the time.
How
Like I
it
said,
doesn't?
like think about
How you
this.
become a household name?
You just keep showing up and doing the thing.
How do you become a household name?
I'm saying being on TV a lot.
Which
Being good at what you do?
Which he has been. But again, even if that's the case, so if that's the case, that means every single Warriors player should have some form of endorsement deal as well,
I
right?
see, but you
But
heard the second
he had
part.
a top
Being good
20
at what
jersey
you do.
sale. What are you
Right.
talking about? He's just,
I never
the
said
second
that he
best shooter
didn't.
of all time. He has an all-time.
I
brick
never
status.
said. What I was saying was in terms of for Anta, he's not a big enough star to be able to push their shoes. If he were Steph, it will work because Steph is a bigger star. Klay just isn't that big of a star.
I wish there was like a lever I could just like lower your chair right now.
Star.
It's on this side.
Look at this. So tell me what's the difference. Steph is a bigger star on a struggling brand as opposed to Klay Thompson, who's right underneath him on a slowly but up-and-coming brand. But they're in the
They
same
huge
market.
in China. Yeah.
But that's my point. Is that's in China. I'm talking about over here.
Well, actually, he actually might have a bigger playing field from a worldwide standpoint because there's more people in China.
Okay, well look
So
at it this
you
way.
get more
Look at it
business.
this way.
This is
Remember Starberries, right?
Yeah.
Where did Starberries, after they took him out of Stephen Barry's, because Stephen Barry's closed, Starberry was big in China, right? Mm-hmm. Wasn't big over here at all. The only reason it was big in the States, the main reason why it was big in the States was because of the cost. And because of
You just went from it wasn't big to it was
No,
big
it was
because
big.
So Starberry is marketable, but Klay Thompson.
This is why I hate arguing with you.
I didn't say that Klay
But your
Thompson is not
concept-
marketable.
your argument
How
is
much?
indirectly
How much
saying
is a Klay Thompson answer shoe?
Like
Nah, your goalpost come with
Nobody's
wheels.
gonna pay 140 because they don't really know who Klay Thompson
Your
is.
You won't, but other
Geno.
people
I
will.
would. I like Klay Thompson.
Geeno, your goalpost come with wheels because you constantly move it, dude. It's like ridiculous.
I'm scared to chime in
I used to
right
love
now.
when you and Guru argue because I just like watching Guru get upset. But now I'm like,
Yeah, that used to be fun.
Yeah, it used to be fun. Now I'm
Yeah.
Team Guru because I'm just like, man, you be talking so much nonsense, man.
I got something
Or you
against the
could have
Brown
came to your
brother.
senses.
Huh?
Or you could have came to your senses.
No, that's more of him being.
I just got something against the Brown brother. That's all.
What? Anyway,
I got you.
Good looking, though.
there's some shoes. Oh my god.
Before you stab me in the back.
There's some shoes.
Stand right in the front.
There's some shoes coming out soon with no set release dates, so we're gonna kind of go over those real quick. Starting off with the Nike SB Dunk Low Golf, and I think there was a pink version of the shoe once it comes up, and we talked about it a few shows ago how it didn't have the number on there. It was made up to the one of those sports cars. Whose phone is that? My phone?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just turn that off.
Just hit you with the okie though.
I know, right? Like, first episode, everybody.
That wouldn't be your phone, you know that, right?
The Nike SB Dunk Low, that first one, the blue one. There you go. The pink ones didn't have that, and I thought, like you see how they got the 58 on there. I thought that would have been a dope touch on the pink ones. I'm not crazy about either one of them. I'm just saying.
Shout
if you
out
are in
Dirty's
dunks-
got soul. He just got the pink ones when I was looking at them, and they're a lot better than these.
Why?
I don't know. This is cool and all. But like Nike's just doing too much blue. Like there's nothing special about these. Like if you're into race cars or whatever, I can see it. But I'd rather have the Jordans you're rocking right now than these. I think the pink ones.
Me
just
too,
stand
but
out
I just
more.
don't. I mean, I'm not going crazy over dunks though, so that's why.
If I can get them, cool. But like I'm not gonna lose sleep over these. That's what I'm saying. Like these aren't a must.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
You
You just
said
shit on
you
the
didn't like the shoe, and it's too much blue.
compared
But
to
if you
the
could
pink.
get them, you would buy them.
If they're easy, I'll take them, sure. But I'm not gonna lose sleep over
I don't
these.
like
The
being on
pink-
Guru's side, but damn it, now I
The
gotta
pink
be.
are much better than these. I think it's a pack, isn't it? Like a race car pack or something.
Yeah.
But if you just so happen to get these, you would be okay with it.
But here's
Yeah.
the thing: if you didn't
After
like
you
the-
just shitted on it.
if you didn't care
The
for the
pink's much
shoe,
better.
you wouldn't matter if it was available or not. You wouldn't get it.
If I see these online, I'd cop them, but I'm not gonna like lose sleep.
So you like them somewhat.
I like most dunks, yeah. But
But
the
you just
pinks,
said you didn't like it because it was too much
the
blue.
pinks are much better, and Nike's overdoing this blue.
No,
I'd
you
rather
treat them
take those
shoes like
Jordans.
the fat chick at last call. It's like, yeah, well, she's available.
I'll let one slide,
Jesus.
maybe two.
I mean, if you got enough liquor in you at that point, you probably
Beer goggles.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you look at the.
That's how he's looking at it. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's looking at
I
the
am
beer
happy we're
goggles.
talking about SBs and dunks.
I mean, we have no reason not to.
See,
There you
these,
go.
whether there's
How
a
are
number
those
or not.
better than the other ones? I actually like the
I
other ones
actually
better.
I like the blue ones better.
Yeah, I was
These are the
gonna
gun
say,
soul.
These look like you're on step 4 of your Nike ID. You
I
got
couldn't
4
even,
more
I couldn't
things to
even
do.
get those.
You got 4 more things to do on it.
It's like you just, dog. These are so basic. Like, I'm
Yeah,
trying to figure out why
exactly.
these dope.
They pretty basic. Like I actually
Dunks.
agree with C's. They could have did more about putting the
little number on
racing
it.
logo
Yeah.
on the back heel.
Maybe put some black laces in them or some white ones. I don't know. Do something.
We have the power to swap the laces out, though.
But I shouldn't have to do that. Why do
We
I
got
gotta do that for you?
interns.
Why I gotta put the work? Okay, let me do that.
Got
Interns.
interns.
Yeah, these gonna have
But
our
they gotta go
interns.
pick the shoes up.
There you go. Pick them up and just lace our shoes for us.
That's what you should have had trying to do your shit for you. Should have the interns doing it.
All right. Hey, you guys want to hop on Discord, enter some tickets?
Oh my god, they're trying to solicit. The next shoe is the Nike LeBron 7 Dodgers baseball blue, whatever you want to call them. These are actually dope.
Weren't
They
these
came
supposed to
out.
already drop?
They came out overseas though.
Oh, yeah.
that's
I
what
was
it
looking
is.
for it.
Yeah.
I could not find them.
He's hard. I love the LeBron 7.
I'm hot.
I'll
My
be the
thing
first
is,
to
how
admit-
did you give the LeBron 18 the LeBron watch, but let these go as a normal quote unquote European release? Like, I don't understand that. And he wore this like last season as a PE. So
Wait, they're still coming to the
I didn't
States,
even see
though,
that.
right?
Yeah,
I don't
Oh,
know.
we don't have a release date yet for them, but these are nice.
yeah, let
I got
us know,
nothing to
C's.
say. Like,
Let
them-
us-
them
let us-
Yeah, I mean,
use
it's
it-
like- I mean,
let's use C's intel. Let us know when they're really releasing, so I can get a pair.
Say what now?
Let me know when they're really releasing, so I can get a pair.
Well, he already got his pair.
Yeah,
Well,
Intel,
hey,
yeah, you
I
know.
heard Caesar was replacing Ann Herbert.
Nah, I don't think
Hey,
so.
then they're probably going to
I
find
don't
out what
want
I'm
them
up
problems.
to
I
and lose
really
the gig all
don't.
over again.
I really don't.
Let him have access to the Nike sneakers app. It'll be everything start at size 12 and up.
That's fine with me.
Hopefully you'll be able to get something.
Next, the next shoe, Air Jordan 35 All Star. And actually, I like these. No.
At least y'all know we live.
I know. I'm glad we can edit
what-
Why
this
don't you just
before
like
people
put
see
the
this.
names on the shoes when
I
you pull it
did.
out?
Adam.
I'm talking about on the
Strike two,
picture.
Adam.
On the picture though.
Huh? I did.
So
Well,
what
maybe
you gonna do? You gonna fire him?
Yep.
No. Maybe we
So
should.
who gonna do his job?
Maybe we should inform the
probably
camera
gonna
guy
answer
what the sneaker guy is like. That maybe we should do that. Maybe
Say what
we should
now?
do it. Maybe the camera guy. Maybe you should like do like a little sneaker rundown. Like this is a Jordan 35. Like
That's what I did.
you did.
Clearly
Yeah.
you didn't.
You did.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't
we
know,
blame
man.
You want me
You.
to, I'll show you after the show.
He does have a mic, so we could try.
Yeah,
and
Adam,
ask him.
explain yourself.
All right,
What
check
happened
this out.
was-
Check this out. All right. First of all, when you go on Google and you type in that goddamn shoe, that shit doesn't show up. All right. So the shit you have in that goddamn Word doc, I can't even save it. So when I Google it, that motherfucker doesn't show up.
So
okay,
So,
so-
exactly, it's Caesar's fault. Like
No,
you
okay,
said.
go to Sneaker Bar Detroit and
So why
just
you
type
just
in.
email him the pictures? Of
I
the shit?
did. God damn it. He just said I
Yeah,
did.
he got it.
Shout out Sneaker Bar Detroit.
Really?
Jesus. Anyway, the 35s, I've been wanting to get a pair. I thought about getting the fragments, but the problem with that is
Hype
the
beast.
and the toe has like this fabric is white, so I'm scared of once that gets dirty.
No, it's
You
a
know,
wrap.
yeah.
I tried a pair on. I thought about getting a pair to hoop in. They feel really high up. Really,
So it
really
doesn't
high.
feel like the 34s.
The cushion is like the 34s. You're just sitting way higher. But I heard good reviews on them as far as basketball wise. So I still might try a pair out to hoop in. But yeah, I like the yellow pair. I forgot, was it the Dynasty pair? The yellow one with the teal blue bottom.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that was a Dynasty pair. Or something
That
like
shoe's the gun smoke, right?
Yeah.
My dude.
There we go. These are nice, and I like that quilted pattern on them. I thought that was a
that.
nice touch.
That around that ankle part reminds you of the Jordan. What was that? The
14s?
2021? No, that was the 22s.
No, the 22s was like the weird. That's what they had the basketball leather on them.
I thought that was. Oh, maybe it's the
Those were
21s.
the
then.
21s.
22s are
No,
hard.
the 21s was just suede. And they
That
have
was
the
that. They had
oh,
the-
they had the quilted lining. Yeah.
that was
21s
that
are
was
hard,
the-
too.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Greg, can we get past like numbers 14 in terms of retro?
It'd be nice.
You know, just saying. I'm still waiting on some 16s.
I mean, they kind of do half-ass retros. They drop the 17s
came
in limited
that,
quantities.
Why not pack?
I don't want that. Come
Those
on,
16s
come on.
that why not pack was nice.
Come on, Guru. Tell me what
Those are
tell
only
them what
16s.
16s we want.
We want cherry woods. We want gingers.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what we really want.
That's
really it.
Yeah.
They deliver that. I mean, I'll be happy.
Black and reds is cool.
only in the size 12 and up though.
I remember the ad, but yeah,
I can't go through sneakers. Can't go through there anyway. So
just sell 'em
Shout
by
out to Joe
yourself.
Herbert.
yeah.
Say what now?
I'm saying he could just buy whatever size, resell them, then cop his own size. There's always a way.
Ridiculous.
I mean, why you think I got the brothel? I got to win at something.
So this next shoe, not that I think anybody should look forward to it, but man, it's why the Adidas NMD R1 Prime Knit Duck Camo and hot pink.
This silhouette died years ago.
that's not bad to me.
This, you will wear this?
Like summertime, just as a normal shoe to give me. I like to wear shoes that give me a break from my basketball shoes, because sometimes I had this mentality like once I wear one shoes once or twice, it's like that's too much, because I feel like
You would buy this colorway?
to wear in the summertime, like casually, yes, I would get
I
it on
can't see
sale
it.
though.
I can't see it.
I would wear this on sale though. Yeah,
I can't see you wearing that.
So you actually like it?
yeah, I will. I like it, but I'm not paying retail for it. You know me.
All right, of course. That's why I said black Jew.
Over there, coupon clipping.
Oh, ring that bell.
Nah, I'm definitely not. No, I hit the deals all the time.
This next shoe comes out in May, sometime in May. The Adidas Yeezy Quantum Flash Orange.
Go ahead, Dunks.
I like. That's not bad. I like it. Nice little fall shoe.
I'm
I
going
like
to go
that.
throw my little story about the Quantums in real quick. So about a year ago, All-Star Weekend, they decided to drop the Yeezy Quantum basketball for the first time. They got the basketball and the lifestyle model, right? Only
Okay.
difference, one's a little reflective, one's not allowed in the NBA, whatever. People were going apeshit crazy for these in Chicago. Kanye had those tank things driving around. You guys know what I'm talking about? They
Yeah.
were dropping pairs off.
Those
People were chasing
Batmobiles.
them. I remember I was in line at the dispensary just watching a tank drive by. Like, I'm not going after it. But someone traded a pair of the Yellow Fear of Gods that dropped at Complex. It's like a $5,000 shoe. They traded them for these Quantums. Flash forward to about a week ago, they shock dropped and they were just sitting. No one wanted them.
I mean, but when he did that swap, he didn't think from a year now they'll do a shock drop.
No, I'm just saying it's like interesting to see like how little they've done with it or how every other colorway is flopped.
That's one. I like that shoe. I like that
trash.
shoe. I don't mind it. I
They
like
did
that
a
shoe to
blue
wear
one
for.
that was awful.
Yeah, I like the blue. I like the blue.
I think the shoe is still trash, but I don't hate it as much as I hate other ones.
No, I like it.
Like that, whatever that shoe drop that came out today, 450s, the
Yeah.
Clouds, those are horrible. Like,
I
never
like
wanna see
those
them
more
again.
than the Quantums, personally.
You just
What?
wait. Hold up. So what about
What's
that
in
blue
your cup,
dunk?
man?
What do you
What
like
you?
more?
Hey, what you put in this cup?
Pink over blue.
It ain't just coffee.
Pink over blue and the Clouds over the Quantums.
So if you had a choice between all three, like say,
There's 4.
well, I'm not counting the pinks.
If I had to pick between the 3,
Yeah, the blue dunk, and then the Quantums, and then what's that?
to wear or to sell?
Oh shit!
Oh my god,
Just answer the question.
horrible.
Dunks.
After you just shitted on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I choose a Yeezy over Dunks, you guys are just going to destroy me on this show right here, right now.
You're gonna get destroyed
It's not about-
regardless.
It's
First of
not
all,
about
yeah.
what we think. The point of it, the conversation is to like tap into your inner true feelings. What
And
do
you don't
wanna
have
go
no
with?
feelings.
I'm saying I don't really care for the Quantums. The first colorway was the best.
And
the
that's- we're gonna-
Clouds, though, the Clouds this morning, I don't mind them.
We're going to destroy you regardless. I mean, yeah. So,
He like
I don't hate the Clouds.
He
or
like
the
white
450s.
vision. He don't have a soul.
nah, it's no memories or nothing.
Next
Yeah, looking,
topic.
I do
Even
kinda
shit he
look
said
ghostly
5 minutes
on it.
ago.
Next
Like,
topic. Before Caesar to sign another Civil Rights Act.
Did I hear bot topic?
This next shoe, Sakai. They still got some collaborations coming out. They got the Nike Blazer Low, dark
All
gray.
right, so
Go ahead, Dunks.
all right.
Man.
The first one was a hybrid of a dunk and a blazer, so I'm confused kind of what the inspiration is on this. But I like it.
This is just. We took scraps off the floor, put them, put a outsole on it,
That's what it looked like.
and we hope you buy it because it has Sakai
It just
name
looked
to
like
it.
leftover material.
This is
that
the
they just threw
dumbest
together.
shoe. Honestly, this is like J Balvin levels right here.
It's not worse.
I
than
wasn't
J
gonna go that
Balvin.
far.
Right,
This
J
J
Balvin's
Balvin's
look
are-
better than these.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
They are
Yes,
par.
they are.
All right, how do
At
you feel
least
about
J
that?
Balvin didn't cut half the shoe off.
I was going to say, how do you feel about the exposed cut foam, but I take it you don't like it.
I'm over that. Like, why are we still doing that? That's no longer
I mean,
creative.
it's certain like Off-White's had it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mind it.
Been
but
there,
it's
done
just-
that. Right?
That it just didn't look well. That's all. That shoe's not personally for me. To each his own, though. But it's just not.
Man,
That shoe trash.
yeah,
That's my first
basically.
time seeing it, actually.
Man, I'm straight. I don't want to ever see that again. Matter of fact, if I'm hanging off a cliff and there's a J Balvin on one hand and there's a Sakai Blazer on the
You're just
other
gonna
hand,
fall to your
I'm just
death.
going to let go. I no longer want to be on this planet.
That's all we gotta do to get rid of
Hey,
it.
now
That's
get
all
it.
you got to do.
Oh, okay. You should have brought them J Balvins in.
I really should have. I was about to.
Just got to get me on the cliff now. This next shoe, Sakai is teamed up with John Paul Gaultier. This Nike Vapor Waffle. What the fucks? Bruh. Like honestly, like this makes. I'm telling
I
you,
feel like if it wasn't a high top,
it's making me like it's shoes like this that make me just want to sell my collection. Like,
Is
I
this
just
confirmed?
don't even want to. Huh?
This is like an official confirmed thing.
This is it's a leaked photo of man. This is.
It's
leaked, or did you take a picture of that at the crib?
Hey, this kind of
Trust me,
looks
this
like
shoe would never. This shoe would never be in my house.
You said Jean Paul Gaultier? Is that who?
Gaultier, whatever.
So
bro.
you flew over to wherever France?
No, they
wherever
don't
that
fly
is?
nowhere. They come to him.
My bad. My bad.
Yeah, you know,
Sorry,
you know,
C's. I didn't mean to disrespect you.
Yeah,
like
get
that.
it together.
Yeah,
No,
my bad.
man, this shoe was horrible. Absolutely horrible. I don't know, man. Just because somebody got a name don't mean they're good at designing stuff. And just because they caught lightning in a bottle one time doesn't mean they're going to catch it every single time. And that is obviously neither lightning nor in a bottle. So I don't know what they be thinking sometimes, honestly.
I mean, it looked like a foot skate mixed with a Sakai. And I like foot skates.
I feel like
I'm
I feel like you
foot skate
offended
like that.
footscapes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like foot scapes, and they just butchered it.
That's horrible.
I would
that
expect
shoe.
that from Adidas right now, something like that.
No, I
Nike
like
be on some stuff like so
They be on
the
some
thing with
bullshit.
Nike is they got so many hits that when they do take L's like that, you know, they can kind of sweep them under the rug.
Yeah, but the problem is that won't be an L for them because it's got a name attached to it. So it's really gonna be
yeah,
a
it's
win
gonna
for
sell out.
them.
It's gonna be limited.
Yeah,
Yeah, so they whatever. That shoe was horrible.
Shout out to Ann Herbert.
Ugh.
West Coast notified.
I know. I wish we had Francis here because he gets his name every time. The Ama.
Amamanier.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Air
those
Jordan Retro
threes?
3.
I got you.
Those
I'm
threes.
I'm not that big a fan of these either.
I like
Hey,
them.
I like threes, but it's like, well,
Like-
that's a
Like the
women's though,
materials,
right?
I'm pretty sure the
Yeah.
material is gonna be quality. But
I
once
heard
again,
this is a women's shoe now.
It's a
yes,
women's.
it is. They come
Yeah.
on women's sizes.
So you don't stand a chance.
No,
Yeah,
it goes up to my
he is.
size.
No, actually, he does.
He can get Brittany Griner up here.
They go up to 16.
That's how he got that silver toe.
So they go up to a 16, 14 and a half, technically a 15. And this is
are
the
nice.
thing. This is how you know they're made for both men and women. Because when they go up to that, how many women you know wearing a size 16 and a half?
I just told you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we said
That's
Brittany
one
Griner.
woman.
WNBA players, they're pretty.
No,
nice
most
as well.
WNBA players were like 13s.
That
I
was
looked
like
it
in
up.
2005. Now they're wearing bigger
No.
sizes.
They
They're
wearing
bigger.
to like size 13s. I looked it up the other day.
Dang,
You just looked it up?
Yeah, I just recently
Were
looked
you
it up.
bored or something?
Yeah, I was very bored. I was
It
at
had
work.
to be.
I don't know.
I was at work.
was
It
at
was
work?
like 6 hours in. Yeah.
Because this a woman now. It's like 6'10" on WNBA. Ain't no way a woman 6'10" wearing
No,
a
they
size
wearing
9.
like 13s, bro.
Nah,
13s,
they
14s. They
big.
were
I think
wearing
they wear bigger
15s
than
like that.
Well,
But going back to these shoes, the look of it, I'm just not that impressed. I'm pretty sure the suede is going to be on point. I'm pretty sure the leather is going to feel buttery. It just looks basic.
I like it.
You got the yellowed midsole there. You know, give
I
it
guess
a
I like
nice
that.
age look.
Hey, what about
That's-
compared
that's
to the
nice.
Forces they put out a little bit ago? They had that low top, high top.
I wasn't that impressed by them either.
I guess I look at look at shoes and say, like, what outfit can I put together? I kind of look at it as like a puzzle. Like, okay, what outfit can I put together with those? Like, that's dope. So as with that colorway, that's why I like it. It's like, okay, I like seeing what can I can put together with it. So
Yeah,
White
plus,
pants,
plus
blue jeans.
but they're threes though. So I mean,
I mean, I
you
know
got a
how-
lot you can play with in terms of putting that.
No, I
together.
mean, it's white and gray. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could put something together with that.
it's like a cream.
Yeah. I just, when I look at collaborations, I have higher expectations than just, your normal
But it's been
general
so
release.
many collaborations now. It's like everybody done it. So now it's just like now it's
there's still
almost
stories
being
to tell.
dope. It's almost being dope, playing it safe now because everybody did all the outrageous stuff already. We just looked
I
at
ain't even saying you
Sakai,
gotta be out-
put 3 shoes together, then peel the midsole off. Like
It ain't
as a
even gotta be
collaborator, we do a-
outrageous.
It's like,
It ain't got to be outrageous.
No, I'm saying that's why it looks cool because in a world full of like outrageous collabs as far as the designs, it's cool to have some like, okay, this is just chill.
It's toned down.
Yeah,
They
I'm
just
saying.
seem basic to me.
I need
just,
someone to collab on a court for us.
Didn't you say you would have went for the Fragment 35s?
You said the material
Yeah.
wasn't right.
That was a basic looking shoe because it's a Fragment.
I thought it was cool enough. I thought they look. Well, I thought they look a little bit more flashy. First of all, I wasn't trying to get
It
them
was
because
white
they're
and black
flashy.
shoe, wasn't it?
There's
White and black. It looked-
That's what I'm saying, right?
It was, but the color blocking was. First of all, it wasn't a collab. Well, it was a collab, but it wasn't.
Not a collab in his eyes.
It was.
Should have been a layup.
It looked a little bit better to me than those, as far as the color blocking and whatnot.
So
Like
the
it
35
was.
looks better than those?
No, I said the color block. I said the
I'm
color
talking about
blocking.
the Fragment 35s over that
It's
collaboration.
a 3.
No, I'm just saying. The Fragment
Are you
35
asking me what shoe I'd rather have?
Yes, over that. I'm not talking
Oh,
about
me
we know
personally,
the
I
threes
would-
look better than the
Oh
the
no,
two
right?
difference.
No, okay, that's what I thought you were saying.
we
No,
talking
no.
about that collaboration.
I would rather have the 35s.
I don't know about that.
You
bro.
just said it was that 3 was too basic.
It was too basic. The
But
what's
you
name was
picking
still the what's name was still kind of vibrant enough. You had
Hey,
like all that. You had the black,
we got a
white.
cookie
It
collab
kind of looked
going.
like it was a. Say what?
We got some crumble cookie collabs going.
Man, we need to.
I saw that and just completely lost.
Moving on. The Nike Dunk Low free 99 pack dunks. I feel like you're the only one at this table that's really looking forward for these.
I'm scared to say this, but it slightly reminds me of that eBay dunk from way back when that was cut up and auctioned.
I like the one
see that.
The one on the left or my
and
left.
I feel like that's the only
white
thing
base.
really pulling the hype on it.
No, what's pulling the hype is that it's a dunk.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I also think that bubble's about to burst. Remember, we're talking like, oh, what silhouette's going to come back next?
Man, I said that about
Air
Yeezys
Force
like
Ones.
4 years ago. They're still around. I don't know.
Well, and this week alone, we've seen like 5 dunks already. It's just, like at some point,
It is getting to be dunk fatigue. The other thing too, I think you had brought it up a while ago, is like the Foot Lockers. They're starting to sell basic ass dunks now. Like before, they never really got them. Like that white and black dunk that's supposed to be coming out that Nike has a draw for on the sneakers app.
Yeah.
Is going to be available at Foot Locker. So it's.
There you go. You heard
I
it
mean,
here first.
it's dunk fatigue right now.
I can't tell
doubt
people
it.
buying
It's
them
not.
all.
It's not fatigue.
dunk is
Not yet.
It's
It's
fatigue.
fatigue.
Maybe to us, we gotta think.
Because we've got
But not.
we
But
got some teeth
back
in the
then,
game.
like back in like 2010, when the shoe came out too much, it wasn't as many people in the sneaker community, so it was
Right.
fatigue. But now we can get tired of it and still sell out because one, we're not the majority no more as far as nostalgia people. We're the minority now, and then second, there's so many people in the sneaker game, like they'll buy
Quote,
that one because they
unquote.
couldn't get the last 4. So it's like, is it really going to go out of it? So
I mean,
I
well,
think
it's-
it's not going to go
when
nowhere.
I say fatigue, I mean amongst kind of like the actual sneaker community.
they got to chill out on it a little.
Guru
Kind of like
just
vault
said
it
what
for
you
a
just
year.
said.
No, I had to make my point again.
Hey,
And
they'll probably
it's
kill it for a year, throw it in the vault for a year, bring it back.
They won't do that.
It's going to take a year. It's going to take a year and a half to get off the colorways they want before they stop. So I
You see, they still putting out Jordan 1s. You
Right.
make
That's
think they
why I'm
gonna
scared.
stop.
I'm like,
Yeah.
they're not gonna stop.
they're not going to stop, bro.
Man, they like
They
Puff
getting that-
Daddy
yeah,
98. Can't stop, won't stop, bro. They just
They doing the dance too.
Yup.
That's what Ann Herbert was doing.
Next thing you know, they're gonna be doing the soundtrack to
You can't
Godzilla.
wait to get to that topic.
Hey,
I just
What?
think it's
Yeah,
hilarious.
you
you know,
dropped it
I know,
45
I
times,
can't-
gang.
And I'm about to take y'all flow.
What's the next shoe? Oh, this shoe I'm actually looking forward to. The Air Jordan Retro 1 High OG Brad Patton. That's supposed to come out sometime in October. Supposed to be Black Friday. What do you?
wearing these.
I
around
don't know.
my
I swear to
neck.
God. Swear to God.
Coming from the same guy that said he wants Jordan 1s to go in the vault, but he's excited for another Jordan 1.
Same dude that said he tried to up tempo when the people asked him what shoe would he do, he said up tempo.
I mean, if y'all gonna do it, y'all gonna do it. I mean, fuck
And
it.
they did it.
Yeah, they did do it.
I want to see more up tempo,
except the
more
one shot
rock
television.
shoes, and more court forces.
But no, like I'm
Court
tired of
forces.
Jordan 1s, but every now and then there is a
shit.
Jordan 1 that is dope. Those are, and they teased those like a couple years ago. Like they were supposed to be coming out and they never did. They never came to fruition, and so now
They gave you the satins and women's.
yeah.
Yeah, I think my first episode we were talking about that. You're
It's
like,
like
no,
a
your
patent.
info's
It's the same
wrong.
shoe, but patent leather.
It's true.
I was
do
like, no,
remember
I got
that.
them around my neck. I would know.
Yeah, no, that wasn't it. I think that shoe would be cool if it were like a women's only release though.
There you go.
Is this a woman's?
No,
No.
I think it's gonna be
Supposed to be men's. Now, let me say this.
full family.
Let me say this. I don't know. Let me say this right now. It's supposed to be a black and red patent leather Jordan 1. That doesn't mean it's going to be the band color blocking, because that's what happens. People hear.
You're saying this is photoshopped, right?
It's obviously
it's from
Photoshopped.
Z sneakers.
Yeah,
Like, come on,
A
now.
lot of
it's
this works
Photoshop.
Photoshop.
Yeah, it's Photoshop.
Yeah.
My point is that just
not
because it
legit.
says black and red 1 doesn't mean it's band or Chicago or any of those types of color blocking.
But I think when the first color that was named is usually the color that has
majority.
the majority of color.
Yeah.
So black and red is just like, well, it's gonna be all black with a red swoosh, or
Yeah,
'cause
black-
we know how they love the Chicago colorway.
be.
So I think it's
I was going to say if it were going to be a Chicago colorway, it probably would have been white name.
Yeah,
dropped
white-
in the
it was
color
like
combination.
white,
So,
it'd be white, red.
I mean,
and
black and red, so we know it's.
Yeah, I'm just tempering expectations because people are gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be the band ones with patent leather. No,
I mean,
no.
it could be.
It
Honestly,
could be, but I'm just saying it might not be. So
I
just
wouldn't
be
be
prepared.
surprised if it were like the black and gold patent leathers.
Yeah.
If it was black with just a red patent leather.
I wouldn't be
swoosh.
surprised either.
That's honestly what I really think is going to end up being.
And like earlier this year, when news came out, there's gonna be a white cement 4. Everybody was like, oh, it's gonna be the cement
Oh,
4s again.
God.
Now we see what it is.
That
Hey,
shoe was so
even if
trash.
it's bread or Chicago's, everyone is going to get their hopes up and then not be able to cop them anyways.
Yeah, thanks to Ann Herbert and her son.
Or thanks to C's. C already got his pair.
What? That's one pair, bro. You wear 15? No.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, right.
but he can sell it.
My man. See?
man, let's start
Right.
thinking on your feet.
Damn, see, you're cutting into my money.
The next shoe, undercover Nike Dunk High Chaos. You know what these remind me of? These remind me of the Pagal dunks that came out a few years ago.
This is my first time seeing these.
They're all right.
What?
They're all
I'm
right.
actually shocked by that.
I like the
They cool.
speckle, but
They
I mean,
cool.
I'm not feeling like how it looks like the sock liner on the it's like curved in a little bit.
Yeah, in the back heel.
Yeah, that just looks a little weird. I mean, other than that, like it look all right.
It look cool.
It's just that one.
I mean,
little
you
detail.
definitely don't gotta worry about your dunks slipping off your heel when you untie them. So
That's true.
because that happens with dunks a lot. So maybe this is a resolution to that.
I'm curious to see too what type of material that is on the toe box, because
It look like suede or something.
yeah, so look good.
This shoe, man, I don't know what to think, but this ain't for me anyway.
Man,
yeah,
get that shit off
Women's
the
Air
screen,
Jordan.
man.
hey,
Come on,
I already
man.
know you want these for personals.
Gino's the only person on the show that could fit that pair.
Hey, you like that ammo, right?
These, man, I don't know what. There you go, you caught. So I
hope my mama not watching.
don't even know what to say about those shoes.
Mine is.
Ladies, y'all let us know
definitely
if
get
y'all
you
like
figured.
those. If those are hot to y'all, I guess. But
No, there's nothing to say. There's nothing nice to say about that shoe.
why? Like, I'm just trying to figure out, like,
No,
How-
Jordan Brand gonna hit you with why not?
man, please don't. How does that get through protocol? I mean, how does that get through the levels of
I mean, but you
approval?
would know though because you speak to those people on a daily
Right.
basis.
And I never got an answer about
Who's
it.
the head of Jordan Brand right now?
Shit, is Humphreys back? Gentry?
Rashawn Bryant.
Wow. Okay. we using government names now. Like, damn.
Look at on your fucking Facebook. What you talking about?
Not everybody follow me on Facebook.
Actually, dude, that's how you got you. That's how you agree to follow them.
No, I agree with it on Instagram, but
do.
whatever. That's neither here nor there. And last shoe, the Air Jordan Retro 12 Dark Mocha.
He gonna come out with the how to be an influencer 101
Oh my
with
goodness.
his Geeno sneakers on with the beater. Go ahead. My dun 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 dun.
I
gave-
actually like the shoe.
Man, you could have just gave me Sacramento Kings so I could wear it with a Knicks Richmond jersey.
I give you that.
Please.
I like it because it just look like an ACG.
Please.
I just Kanye shrugged them. I don't know what to feel
You
about
could have just
those.
gave us what we wanted.
They do like, you know what? Yeah, they do kind of remind me of ECGs. Like you
Are we
said.
feeling taupe or mocha?
What, in terms of that shoe or that shoe?
Just the colorways, either silhouette.
I mean, it's basically
about
your
them
coffee,
purchase?
your coffee drink with and without whipped cream. That's basically the difference between the mocha and the tope. So, I mean, that's what it looks like to me.
I'm over it.
I don't even see a difference.
How's our live chat looking? Was
It's brown.
any comments?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got your boys on YouTube. Dr. Detroit, you need a mini skirt with this and a tank top.
We need a mini skirt with who?
You need a mini skirt and a tank top to wear these shoes that are on the screen.
These?
Oh man,
those?
the tens?
Oh, I thought they were talking about
Chat's
the
not
animal
feeling
print.
it. The chat is not feeling these shoes at all.
They shouldn't. Like,
How they feeling about
We're in
those
agreement.
11s?
Oh, they love these.
what?
what?
Now, see, now you
What?
now you
Hey,
just
Charlie,
messing with
Adam
us.
Charlie, I don't believe you.
I saw that shit you was talking about. His bad worker putting the wrong shoes up.
No, Adam's doing a great job now.
Oh, now he is.
Now he is. Within the last 5 minutes. Anyway, let's get to some sneaker news. All right, so we got to cover this.
Just go right into it.
No. Before, I'm gonna build up to that. The thoughts on the what the Doernbecher Air Jordan 1 and that whole auction.
Is it? How many pairs are there? Quick
17.
question.
17 pairs.
See, like the cause is
18
good, but
count
it's
seasons.
like you're gonna artificially
His pair don't
inflate.
count because he already gonna have his.
The value's just gonna be artificially inflated no matter what, but it's for a good cause. But I
So
don't know.
here's my
It's
okay.
not attainable.
Right. So, okay, so here's my problem with that shoe, right? Because it's supposed to be charity for the hospital, right? I would like to think that you would get more money if you had made more pairs than if you tried to auction off 17 pairs. You weren't doing a whole collection this year, so it ain't like people have to choose between 10 shoes to buy. If you just come up with that one shoe, everybody's going to go after that one shoe. And I would like to think if you you could have made a general release off of that. It could have been a celebration because that's what it was. The 17 years of Doernbecher. That's why they made 17 pairs. Why just make 17 pairs? And then they were like shocked that they were, they felt underwhelmed. They felt like it didn't get the traction they thought it was going to get. But I'm like, if people feel like they can't get the shoe, why are they going to care after? Like once they saw the shoe itself, and once they saw how many pairs were available, why should they care? Beyond that, they can't get it.
And my thing is, what they could have done with the Doernbecher release was, since you couldn't have them all in the room, of course, for social distancing and COVID reasons, you could have did like a personal recorded video with them working on the shoe, right?
Yep.
And then had them talk about the shoe instead of having them at a normal release in the one building. You could have them individually talk about their shoe and the inspiration. And then it's not like they were going to always have an in-store release like they did like 2 years ago. So it's just like, why not just do that and continue that?
You talking about like
notion?
all the inspirations that went into the Doernbecher?
No, I'm just saying they could just like a normal. They could do like maybe the 16s this year, some MX 95s, dunks, whatever.
Well,
They
COVID kind of cock blocked, all of that last
but
year.
they
why
still
didn't.
release other shoes. So if you can release a tope and design it, why not do it with a?
Because they usually work personally with the children. So because they couldn't go to the hospital,
But they could
because
just have
of
them do
COVID.
like a Nike ID option, and they just gave them more options like suede, patent leather. You could,
but they get more than Nike ID options. Like they,
no,
like
I'm
they
just
actually
saying.
sketch out the stuff.
No, I'm saying you could have gave them more options, but you let them use the Nike ID portal to design the shoe, and then you say, hey,
I guess
so-
there would have been ways around it, but it was other things too that got in the way. So that's why I got canceled. But
At
I'm
the
just
end of the day, I think we could all agree this wasn't the best release procedure or concept for what they're trying to accomplish.
and then
It
the
was,
auction
it's
get
to raise
bought.
money.
Didn't
It's the
somebody,
money thing was the money. So I mean,
Had-
they made-
had-
wasn't the bid going crazy?
well,
the
I
bid.
don't know what the total
the
was.
bid was one of the bids were like up to $1 million, like almost.
But
$1
it was
million.
like it wasn't a real bid though. Like it was just people just bidding like crazy just to mess with the.
Have pairs
It
hit
was
stock X
Geeno
yet?
just feeling the market.
Yeah, I've tried. Have pairs hit stock X yet?
Yeah, money to
The
blow.
Paris dunks?
No, have pairs of those
Oh,
hit
no,
stock
I
X
thought you
yet?
said Paris. I'm like, what?
I know. Go on stock.
Yeah, I mean, come on now. You. This is what you do. Come on now.
I'm not the only one here with a phone. Oh, damn it.
He got his out.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, I think that's the. It's one of those things where I just feel like it's morally wrong, and it's just Nike flexing their muscle and say like, "Hey, we can drop this and we can make it super limited, and we're gonna raise money for charity to kind of clean up our
What was
act."
morally wrong about it?
Because, like what you said, they could do more for the
Oh, I
actual
wouldn't say it was
charitable.
morally wrong. No, I would just
For the
say
charitable contribution, they could actually made pairs and release them rather
But
than
yeah, actually,
use the
what's the crazy part about it
use
is
the
that,
BS like, oh, we're gonna make 17
is
in auction.
that Ann Herbert and her son probably made more money off their thing than they did off that Doernbecher.
Hey,
Is
what
it?
would the
I'm
nickname
looking at
for
the
these
looking
be?
at the article.
the what the Doernbecher
Yeah,
one.
with the
I'm not
Doernbecher.
seeing them, but
It's not on there.
Oh, so it must not be on there.
No, I'm
I know
surprised.
Joe Herbert probably didn't get his chance to put them up on there yet. If there's 17 pairs, he's probably got at least 15.
oh man,
That's crazy.
Oh man, that's the story that keeps on giving.
he threw away his mom's 25-year career for a minute of clout in a story that he pitched.
Dude.
Like he reached out to Bloomberg to get that interview.
Ridiculous.
Let you know, all clout ain't good clout.
Well, before we get
But
into
I'm
all
still
that,
here.
let's get to
I don't know
There's
how.
a little bit of good news out there. Shout out to Brooks. Brooks has a top 10 selling sneaker and best Nike for the #1 women's running shoe brand. Shout out to them. An article written by Peter Very for Footwear News. Brooks has now entered the list of the top 10 selling sneakers for the first time ever. The Brooks Ghost 13 sneaker marked the debut of Brooks' appearance on the top 10 list, securing the 9th spot in dollar rank order for the month of January. The other sneakers on the list ahead of the Brooks Ghost 13 are the Nike Air Force One Low, the Nike Air Max 270, the Air Jordan 13. Where Air Jordan 13 came out recently?
I mean, the Flints dropped.
No,
last year,
the
wasn't it?
starfish.
No, it
I
was
think
the last-
starfish. The
Yeah.
white orange
Starfish.
one was the last.
Wasn't the
one
black
that
and
dropped.
blue ones? Didn't they come out too?
Black and blue ones came out December. The starfish came out January.
Okay, so that was the one then. The Air Jordan 1 Mid, the Nike Air Vapor Max Plus, the Jordan 1 Mid SE, the Nike Revolution 5, and the Air Jordan Retro 1 High OG.
Of course.
Yeah. The lone shooter trail, the Brooks Ghost 13 at the number 10 spot, the Nike Air Max 90. So basically the whole list was just Nike. Additionally, Brooks was the #1 women's running brand or running shoe brand in the U.S. for January, beating out Nike. NPD Group's Matt Powell said that the Brooks was positioned at number 2 last year in the same category behind Nike, with sales up a third. Nike sales, on the other hand, were down roughly 20%.
I love watching Matt Powell argue with people on Twitter.
Man, he's
Oh,
so
it's
petty.
awesome.
Yeah.
My Paul is petty.
I feel like
It'd be funny sometimes though.
I'm not.
It's a big part of Twitter for me.
I'm not surprised that they have, because when I worked at Finish Line, I sold a lot of Brooks Pure Flows to women who worked in the hospital, and also for a lot of outdoor running, because they have a better sole. So I'm not surprised that they sold that well. I feel like with the COVID and the pandemic, people can't go to gyms as they want to, so now they're doing more indoor at home or maybe like outdoor running and exercising. So I'm not surprised that they have made that list, because they do make a really good outdoor shoe,
Right.
running wise. So
Brooks is cool. Got nothing to say.
No, I mean, it's the number one. I mean, at this point, I would like to think most people buying a shoe are buying it for performance.
For the
like you
actual
said.
purpose of the shoe?
Not necessarily for aesthetics.
Well, I mean, that's what people, if you're going to buy Brooks, you're not going to buy it to look sweet. You know that, so.
I mean, depends. Some people might actually, I'm saying some people might like it.
If them Jordan ones you had were Brooks, would you buy them?
I didn't say I liked it. I said
He
some
said you'd
people.
wear Skechers. You heard it.
If they were dope enough.
That should be the summary of this episode.
That's the
should
name
be.
of the
There you
episode.
go. C's will buy Skechers.
Get them
but
some love.
I mean, shout out to Brooks though. I mean, like I said, we often talk about the same brands all the time. So to see a brand like Brooks, I mean, they made the top 10 list for the first time ever. That's dope. That got to be dope. So hopefully they can build on that.
I mean, like what Guru said, that probably is a lot to do with COVID, with people probably, being stuck in the house and they want
going outdoors more, walking around. Yeah. I mean, use whatever you can to your advantage. So I mean, the pandemic worked for somebody.
The Brooks just need a big time athlete to promote him.
Klay Thompson.
I don't think he'd be the guy.
Okay.
Need Steph.
Oh my God. Bro, he can't even move Under Armour shoes. How you gonna
Under
move
Armour can't. No, the parties move Under Armour shoes.
Huh?
The parties move Under Armour shoes.
What parties?
Hey,
The parties.
maybe with
Kevin
this we'll
Flank's
get
parties.
invited.
Oh, huh?
Maybe with this setup we'll get invited to the next party.
Man, dude, they need to.
Can we host an episode from the party?
I don't know if I want to air that. I don't want no video.
what Under
Bring
Armour
me a
shoe,
party with them once,
since you're
they'll bring
soliciting
us
this
back.
party, what Under Armour shoe would you wear to the party?
Project
Exactly. We don't need to
Rock
go. Exactly. That's
Give him a
ended
chance
that.
to answer.
That's exactly. You had to think about it.
He asked you a question and gave you literally 1 second to answer.
We'll show up wearing the Project Rock Delta.
No.
No, man, you gotta wear.
Honestly,
I
I could not tell you what Under Armour shoe I would wear.
probably a pair of them Cam Newtons. That'd be the only thing.
just rock
I
those
not
shorts,
sold
call it
mine.
a day.
Actually, I didn't even sell. I gave it away.
Oh, you
What?
cleaned that up. You did sell it. You just cleaned it up.
Yeah,
I'll give it
exactly.
away.
I'm disappointed in you, C's.
Nobody's buying that.
Supposed to
Who
sell
did you
it.
give it away to? Because not everybody wears a 15.
No, I gave it to.
He gave it back to Cam Newton himself,
No, I took it to the Salvation Army
and Cam was there when he was buying his hats.
in the shawls. What's this nigga? Okay, so y'all want to get in the story? Y'all want to get into this?
I mean,
We
Gino's
should.
ready.
I'm just
and
drinking my
Mike
coffee.
And
All right.
Dunks is saying,
Let's get
mop
to
the
this,
water
man.
and
This
go
this
ahead.
We
everybody's
all
been
have
waiting for
something
us
to
to
chat
talk about this.
His
so-
mouth is watering.
Wow.
Thanks for emphasizing that.
Nike exec resigns after article details her son's sneaker resale business. An article written by Derek Bryson Taylor for the New York Times. Ann Herbert, a longtime top executive, vice president, and general manager of Nike North America, recently resigned amid questions about possible ties to her son's resale business and whether he used a credit card in her name for the company.
This is confirmed, by the way. He did.
Oh yeah, it's all confirmed. Ann was promoted to her role as VP and GM last April, and she oversaw sales, marketing, merchandising, and other things like the sneakers app.
She's pretty much head of North America for Nike.
Yeah.
She had a huge role.
Thank you, Geeno. Her resignation came a week after Bloomberg Business Week published an article on the rise of West Coast Streetwear, a company that buys and resells limited edition sneakers and clothing. West Coast Streetwear is owned by Ann's son, 19-year-old Joe Herbert, who buys large amounts of highly sought-after sneakers like Yeezys and Jordans for resale. So, all right, let me just finish reading this before I get my hot takes. The purchases are completed using computer programs like CyberSoul, which are designed to increase opportunities to buy limited edition apparel from hundreds of retail stores that often set purchase limits. Apparently not, if he's walking out with whole warehouses.
But it's not just a
stock.
matter of running bots like Cyber. He had inside info. He knew what stores were going to get what product, stock
Exactly.
allocations. He had access to employee discount. You know, every year Nike has employee exclusive sales.
Yep.
You just clear them out. And then he had Discord groups where he's selling the information. They had West Coast Notify, West Coast Bricks, all of that.
The Bloomberg article said
Insider.
The Bloomberg article said that at one point, Joe and his team.
If this was
him away,
if this was stock market, it would be insider
Gave
trading.
him
But because it's
away.
sneakers, it's not illegal.
Let's not commit a crime with dunks. That's all I'm saying.
Woo-wee.
Caesar did this and Geeno did that.
Well, this is what happens. This is like
I
it
know,
is.
I
I'm Ron
know.
Burgundy.
You know what it reminds me of? That soliloquy you just gave remind me of the haters ball. When they hated on the what's name because they couldn't what was that? I think Buck Nasty called the police on the drug dealers next door because they were selling more drugs than him.
Yep.
That was a haters ball moment. But go ahead, see, so I can give our takes.
The Bloomberg article said that at one point, Joe and his team had spent $132,000 on hundreds of sneakers and were able to resell them for $20,000 profit. The article also described a statement for an American Express corporate card that was in Ann's name, which Joe shared with Bloomberg to illustrate his resale company's revenue. You idiot. In the article, Joe acknowledged that his mother was a top executive for Nike. He just. What's your boy name again?
Keep going.
What's your boy's name again that told him himself all the time?
Just keep
Wait.
going.
Oh, Dale.
This is Dale right here.
It's like he basically wore a wire.
Right.
Well, no, but
He didn't wear a wire. He walked in with a microphone to his own mouth. Like,
but he was like, "Hey, do you guys want an
is
interview?"
this on?
Oh man.
I'm pretty sure like he wanted the interview.
No,
Like, he set it up.
We don't. Go ahead, finish
I mean,
it. 'Cause we're going to get
This
into
clout
all of it. Go
generation.
ahead.
This is how y'all get caught up, bro. Anyway,
Clout.
so let me see. Joe acknowledged that his mother was a top executive for Nike, but said that her position at Nike had nothing to do with his work,
Then why bring it up?
and that she did not provide him with inside information. Bullshit. Nobody believes that.
Remember when he found 4 pairs of the Back to the Future mags in a
Yeah,
storage closet?
he found, yeah.
If my mom worked at Nike, I'd find them too.
While a website for West Coast Streetwear went down this week, Joe's Instagram account showed images of Yeezy, Jordan, and other brand shoe boxes stacked in what appears to be a warehouse. A spokeswoman, this is the part that got me really pissed off, because everybody seems to gloss over this next part. A spokeswoman for Nike said that Ann had shared information about West Coast Streetwear back in 2018, and Nike had advised that there was no violation of company policy or conflicts of interest at the time. In a statement, Nike said it would announce a replacement for Ann, and that her resignation was her decision. So there's other points I want to point out real quick before we go into it.
Yeah, we're going to dig into it.
So here's a couple of points I want to point out. In the Bloomberg piece, the author, Joshua Hunt, noted that during a call with Joe, he noticed Ann's name on the caller ID. After discovering Ann was a Nike executive, Joshua asked Joe about his mother, to which Joe declared his mother was not involved and stopped communicating with Joshua. After Joshua went to Nike for comment, Joe later sent Joshua a receipt of a bank statement from a credit card he uses to show him how much money he was making. The company credit card was in Ann's name. You idiot. Joe seemingly used his mother's money and resources at Nike to resell shoes. Once again, part of Ann's role at Nike involved her overseeing the sneakers app. Now, this is the last part, too, that people got to take into account. This story comes after the fiasco of the Trophy Room Air Jordan 1. And almost a month after Errol Andom, a former Nike marketing executive, was accused in federal court of fraud and money laundering while he worked for the company. The part that makes this most interesting in comparison to Ann and her son is that Errol allegedly steered Nike work to a friend's company that he secretly had an interest in. So you see the parallels. Errol has a friend of his that he's secretly a part of, so he's steering work to his way to benefit himself.
That was in US or UK?
Huh?
That was in US or UK?
That was US.
And was he...
And so now Ann has a son.
Was he... who did he resemble?
I mean...
I'm not sure I'm following.
Listen to his name.
Was he a Yeezy T or a franchise boy T?
I said it like this. He would have it easier than us, but I'm not sure that he wouldn't catch any slack. If you get what I'm saying.
Okay. I just want to know, was he a Yeezy T-shirt or the franchise
No, he's not a
boy
Yeezy T-shirt.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So here's the thing, and that's why it makes it so interesting, because once again, he benefited himself by steering Nike work to a friend's company that he had interest in. Here it is that Ann has a son who she's attached to, and he's reselling shoes and benefiting from that. And by virtue, she's benefiting from that. Right? So, I mean, there's a lot to unpack there. I don't know who wants to go first. I mean, I can if y'all want me to.
I mean, you already talking.
What I want to say is, I understand the moral aspect and why people aren't happy, but like legally, nothing was done wrong. I don't believe.
Here, so let me.
You really think
Dog,
so?
that's like your
I
pastor
don't think
being
any
like,
laws were broken.
Here's the thing.
whoa,
but that's like
hold
finding
up.
out your pastor runs a strip club. It's like, yeah,
So-
that's not
Yeah, but
legal.
that's- yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
legally
but
I'm
wrong.
agreeing.
But
That's a good analogy.
Yeah,
No.
but technically the legality, in my opinion, would be
the laws could change based off this.
no.
This is a big deal.
But I mean-
since she, like you said, it was insider information.
if
that
it was the stock
available.
market, it would be breaking the law.
Yeah,
but
but
it's a sneaker.
technically, as a consumer, you almost feel as if you probably had no opportunity because of the information that he had about being able to get the shoes provided to him from his mother. So you, as a consumer, you log on the sneakers app
He was a,
and you think you're about to hit on something and you don't.
he was a big player in the game, but removing him, someone's just going to take his spot, and of course they won't have a mom that works at
listen,
Nike.
we understand this is Hydra. You cut off one head, two will appear.
Yeah.
We get it. Here's the thing. It's indicative of an overall problem. And so what we're finding out now is that you got people, like I said, the worst part about this whole story beyond
Nike knew.
Joe selling is that Nike
They
knew
knew years ago.
and said, oh yeah, that's cool.
He was selling shoes to Nike employees and taxing them.
You want to know why she really got fired? 'Cause
She
they
ain't
said-
fired, she resigned.
She got fired.
Nike
They- no,
decided
she
they
didn't know.
have to do something. Nike has to pretend to not like resellers now.
No,
They've been trying to pull that.
They seen-
Well,
they
but
seen
now
on
they
and then,
the-
really
and then
have
they
to
did a
pretend.
collaboration with one, so I'm not really buying
So
that.
this is
They seen on the bank
This is-
statement
let me-
that Yeezys were bought with her car.
That's the reason.
let me respond
I
to
got
him.
pissed to
It's
that.
not that he broke any legal laws. She violated company policies for what's called conflict of interest. You cannot take my company credit card, right, and use it to buy Nike product with insider information and then resell it. We in the retail have seen Nike apply pressure to our former employees and let them go because they either looked out for a reseller or held a shoe for an extra hour longer or did whatever the case is.
Yeah.
So when you applying pressures to Foot Locker, Vintage Line Villas to let a manager go for a quote unquote helping out with a reseller acquired product, here it is internally. You have a high-ranking executive assisting and abetting in her son's reselling business, and not only she held them out through them gyms, there's a paper trail of that, and you took company money and used it to resell. That's the one problem. Two, from the moral side, you over the sneakers app, you know how huge an issue it is. It's already enough that it's bots. Then it's even a bigger problem. Like, what's old boy who's working underneath Thanos with the hood? Like, it was bad enough you had to work deal with him, right? Then to find out that he actually has a boss who's even more powerful than him, who's making things even more difficult. That was the issue. Nike had knew about it, let her go, because we knew it as a privilege, and there's a word before that comes before that, because we seen other people drop the hammer down on top of that. And then, to my surprise, he was so confident, and it comes along with certain people's culture, that I can say this information and feel like nothing's going to happen because we knew something was going to happen. But when you were in that predicament, if you got away with so much, you think that you can be evasive to any consequences. And he's young and dumb, so he didn't think about, dang, I'm jeopardizing my mom's position.
I mean, he privileged from the standpoint that his mom is one of the top executives at Nike. You know, I mean, I can only imagine how much he got paid as far as a salary
I
is
would guess
concerned.
about $1 million a year.
You know, somewhere
And on
close.
top of that, the
Probably
amount of
close to
money,
that.
reading out the article, he said he made, when the stimulus dropped the last May, he made $600,000 that day. He was making $200,000 a month in resale. So about 4 months, he was clearing $1 million, almost $2 million.
Right.
So
On top of
the mom had a salary of $4.4 million a year.
Oh, wow.
And the
That's a
car-
lot more than
Hey,
that.
look, Nike, I do the work for a tenth of the profit that she was
No,
getting.
we're not doing that.
And the car that he
influencers. Don't get
opened
him no
was actually
discount.
in her
No, bro.
name.
She get paid 4.4. You should get paid 4.4.
If I was Ann, this would be like that scene from the Godfather
Yeah,
where
right.
Joe goes on a fishing trip.
She gonna offer
Yeah.
some.
it was just, and then he had the indicting pictures of
get
it,
that
like
Fredo
just
treatment.
the pictures.
Well,
on
like I said,
Instagram.
but the biggest fallacy of it all is the fact that he was so upfront with the information. Like, that's the part where I'm like, for her, she probably looking at him like,
First off,
what the hell are you
first
doing?
Off, dude fronted $132,000, and you know what I'm saying? Like, what kid you know got $132,000 of disposable income
Drug
to buy
dealers.
something,
No, when your mom is
To
making
flip.
4.4 million.
Yeah. So my thing is, it wasn't.
and you
a-
only made $20,000 worth of profit? Like,
Yeah,
that's
so
not
Yeah, I know,
my-
I need the
it's-
school.
It's just,
Yeah,
it
you
was,
a
it
bad
was just a
hustler.
terrible
It sounded like to me.
situation altogether, man.
But
It's very
I mean, because
disappointing.
you know, rumor has it that he was buying stuff from the employee store, which is why we couldn't find shit when we went.
And
Who
Nike,
knows
Nike
where he
let
was-
her walk though. That's what gets me. Like, you let her
Because
just walk out of-
Nike, once again, Nike knew. They know how bad this is going to look. Once again, this is on the heels of the trophy room fiasco.
I'm willing to bet they're going to
They
incorporate
want this to go away.
some kind of new internal legislation or some kind of rules or something that there's gonna be change from.
No,
like
what the guru said though. I mean, typically when you work for an employer like that, in their employee handbook, there is like
conflict of
it's
interest.
conflict
But
of
Nike came
interest.
out and said that she didn't. That's the part that makes them just as guilty.
I get what you're saying, and I bet it's precedent, so in the future there will be. I don't.
It's in that company
They
policy.
can't do
They
anything.
could probably fine her. No one's going to jail. or
She's
anything.
going to skate on this.
We're not saying it's
We're not talking-
legally wrong.
not
We're just
legally.
saying from a company policy, you violated it, and then it may be some legal aspects because that was a company card. So they took quote unquote company funds because Nike was paying that credit card off. Took funds to it's all bad and all terrible.
that is
And then you
twist,
just
yeah.
let her walk like that. Like it's other things you let people go from that. Like you basically Alex the track runner, you didn't want to pay for her maternity leave. You cut her and said,
Bruh.
"Bye, out of here." But you let
Facts.
her walk. Like, you know what? Get out of here. So we don't
Go ahead, Adam.
The company, it actually wasn't a company card. It was actually an Amex in her name. That
Oh, it was Air Max in her name.
But
inside.
still,
He did so much
still.
business.
Still,
I'm
the
sure
fact
he's had
remains-
multiple
Yeah.
cards. I mean,
The-
to resell, you need as many credit cards as possible.
the fact
Thanks for
remains
letting us
that
know.
you
It's one per customer.
It's not
guys,
a
remember.
good look. You are a top executive. You are in control of the movement of a lot of the supply. You know, you in control of the sneakers app, and yet your son just so happens to come up with whole warehouses of inventory, stumbles across the rarest of shoes like the Nike Air Max, not just one
80,000
pair.
in a
What was it,
day.
like six?
Well,
pairs?
but here's the other part too,
80K
though.
in one day.
With the job that she was holding at Nike, why is her son in the resale business?
because
That's what I'm trying to
Because,
feel like.
hey, when you
because
play
it's-
Grand
it's
Theft
the
Auto,
same-
you're going to
it's
use
the
the
same-
cheat codes.
But why?
But he
doesn't have.
fun.
He doesn't have to.
Here's my thing, Gene. You have
Greed's
to
a
think
terrible
about it.
thing,
You thinking
Geeno.
about it.
You know how it goes.
You think about it as a brother. Every culture, every family doesn't think like that. They want clout and attention. That's their new
That
drug.
was- yeah, that's-
that's
yep.
what Joe
That's
Herbert
the
said
currency.
that attention is the worst drug. Like
Yep.
that is
Yep.
going back to fame. That is what it was because he wanted the clout. He wanted. That's what. If my family that cool, I ain't got to work. We ain't got to do nothing. But he felt like he can take it to another level. Yes, he used his resources. He should have did it low. He should have been low key about it. But my thing is, you exposed your mom career down the drain for 25 years that she did. That was done for an interview. And you now on top of that, you sent a bank statement to the interview company.
Well, that's what I said.
Like
He's an
that
idiot.
was just stupid.
Like,
Like,
no,
That's
for
stupid
sure.
for other reasons.
That's just dumb.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's just-
yeah.
so you
Well, that's why
can't-
I think who was it? Escape the Great had come
You
in
ain't
and
even got
said
your own
that
cell phone, bro?
he clearly didn't watch like Godfather, like none of the old mob
American
movies.
Gangster?
Yeah,
Like, you don't show-
Goodfellas. Like
My man showed up in the fur coat, man. Was a rap after
It was
that.
it's just a foul all the way. And then she's over allocation, marketing, product placement, like every bit of information you may need.
she
about
essentially
it,
is running all of Nike sales
She
in
gave
North
it.
But
America.
keep in mind, this info is also being like sold and filtered through Discord channels as well. Not just tangible products, like info was leaked.
That's what I'm saying. So to sit here and act like, oh, my mom didn't know she's
And
bullshit.
that's
Anybody
almost with the
buying that?
Marcus Jordan situation. Then this is almost like if you want a fair chance at shoes, your mom and dad need to work at Nike.
Basically.
Yeah.
Hey,
Or no
these two
Cs.
events back to back, it's pretty bad.
I feel like
especially
Nike-
having
Pretty damaging. I mean,
public-
we-
Nike owe people an official apology. You owe
Man.
people increase and more as far as allocation of product. You need a huge shock drop where you need to. Damn, this ain't just okay. We're gonna be quiet and go. with it.
Product should just be actually attainable.
It should be just
But
like
see,
that.
they didn't, man. Everybody getting caught up. They getting high off this hype drug where
Sure
we're going to
am.
sell all this shit in limited quantities because it brings attention to our brand. They demand our product. Yada yada yada. You're Nike. You don't need that shit.
But here's my thing. What you just said. Be careful what you ask for. You want attention. You want a clout for as your product. Now you did not quote unquote. You didn't bid
got
off
the
more
attention
than
you don't want.
Well, yeah. Now you bid off more than what you can chew. Now you got this type of attention.
Yeah, but-
and
I mean,
this type of-
this is the conversation I always have with them. I'm like, look, and this is what I give them this analogy. Nike, you're the biggest thing out there, right? You're Rome right now. What you don't want to do is create your own Hannibals. Anybody knows anything about history? Hannibal, there's a lot of things that brought down the Roman Empire, but Hannibal was being one of them, one major component of that. And I tell them all the time, you don't want to create your own Hannibals. Here you have created two of your own Hannibals that you didn't have to, but because I don't know what the attitude is with Nike, we can get away with it. I don't know, but it seems like you take your fans and your fan base for granted.
They're
Where you
too big
think you
to
can
fail.
keep toying with them with these releases, and you can do all types of backdoor shit, and nobody's gonna, they'll be mad, but they'll get over it.
That it's like you got millionaire parents, right? their children are making $1 million off of their company's job and not being employers at
I
it.
can almost forgive somebody hustling, like somebody who don't have a career and they struggling to make ends meet, and they just so happen to have the talent of flipping shoes. I can forgive that because you're trying to get out of your circumstances. No, you live in Farmington. Here's the thing. But you know, you a rich kid. You set for life anyway. Your mother makes $4 million a year, not in her 25 years a year. What's 25? I mean, she just got this job last year, but she's been there for 25 years. I'm pretty sure she made a pretty penny.
It's not even that, but think about the stock options that she probably had working
She
there
lost
for 25.
now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No,
like,
those stock options
gone.
People keep looking at. And
But
that's another
I don't
problem.
know.
People keep looking at
They might let her keep them.
to keep it on the hush.
I'm pretty
she
sure.
resigned though.
Nike-
I'm pretty
She
sure.
resigned.
She'll
She
let you
didn't-
keep them.
The reason why she resigned and the reason they ain't say shit is because
Nobody
neither
knew about
one
it.
of them want this thing to go any further than it has. They don't want anybody digging into this more than they already have. That's why. That's why Nike's being quiet. That's why she resigned. I'm pretty sure there's some hush hush deal. Hey, you can keep that shit. Just don't do any interviews. Don't do
I'm
any
pretty sure they
exposés.
gave her a nice little package to walk
Oh
away.
yeah, she's fine.
But I mean, in terms of the
And then her
stock
son's
options,
still reselling. So I mean, shit.
and his name is hotter than ever now.
And it's so crazy is he's made so much money that even with her not working there and her salary, he don't need it because now he's developed his own money, his own pay.
Maybe that was the
stuff.
plan all along.
I'm just saying
He
we
might
a
have a
quarter.
tougher time attaining inventory now, though.
we a
Not
quarter-
necessarily.
Not from Adidas.
No. Because what happens is, right? He leaves Champs, but he knows 10 people that work at Champs. He no longer has to work there if he has people he's cool with and close with to obtain certain information.
Which is why I
Man,
haven't
his
been
mom
back.
lost his job, but did he lose the relationship with the Nike store manager? Did he lose his relationship to the stores he got plugs with? Don't he still has his bots?
That's
Not
a really
not
good
only
point.
that, did she lose those relationships? Because she
So-
probably hasn't. She's
No,
been there
that's
for
what I'm saying. That's
25
what
years.
she-
Yeah.
yeah.
And she probably like, well, this is what we. I mean, this
She
is our source of
probably-
income now. So
Early
fuck it.
retirement.
I mean, they probably talking to her off a burner phone, but I mean,
Hopefully.
I'm just saying, from a Nike standpoint, we're a quarter of the way into the year. All the headlines so far have not been good.
Hey, watch Adidas hire her.
I doubt it.
Mm.
No.
what they need her for? When
Yeah.
they
Just
got
'cause
Jerry
whenever
and all
Nike
of them.
loses someone, Adidas like, all right, I'll give
No,
you more.
no,
I
they
mean,
do that.
honestly, with everything that she was
Adidas
over,
is
what,
like the WCW.
what is she done? Like, what is her standout accomplishments?
Huh?
What's
I
her
mean, we
standout
don't know. That's not really
accomplishments?
public knowledge, but with the things that she was over with, I mean, yes, allocation and sneakers app and marketing and
I mean,
merchandising.
I'm pretty sure she's good at her job enough to where they gave her that promotion.
I'm not saying that
and from
she's
what
not,
I hear,
but-
everybody says she's well liked. So I mean,
But that's why I was saying, like,
and she
you said-
survived. And that's another thing people got to think about. She survived the big layoff that happened at the end of last year. So
If I'm a Nike employee, if
I'm
you're a
pissed.
Nike former employee that got laid off, and you look at her salary and what she did,
oh man,
Oh, for sure.
think about how many people they could have kept.
I was going to say, I could have finally got my job there.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
so
want
many
to be in the
angles to this.
marketing department. That's it.
But I just think if you Nike, man, like y'all owe the community an apology. Y'all owe the community some transparency.
Has Heidi said anything? What's her name? Heidi Brigette? Isn't she the head of PR right now?
I don't know.
I would expect her to make some kind of
Nah, she ain't
speech or
nothing
But
Yeah.
anything.
I ain't interested in no lip service. I'm interested in some action. Like I don't want to hear about what they plan on doing. Just do
You know
it.
what they're going to do? They're going to hire either
No
a
pun
brother.
intended.
They're going to hire a brother or a sister
no,
for
they
that
ain't, gonna hire,
position.
they ain't gonna hire a brother for that high ranking position. You know that. That's
I
a
wouldn't be
climb your
surprised.
way up position. And if they already had diversity and inclusion issues, how they think gonna get somebody? that
What's
quick?
the guy that's over Converse?
He's the CEO of Converse. He about to
yeah.
lead that for VP of Nike.
I mean,
That's
that
true.
would be.
Like, come on, bro.
I mean, I'm just saying, like that's typically how these
But you
companies
might want to
do.
get out of Boston though, so you never know. I don't know.
That's typically how these companies do when they feel like they in some hot water. They try. Oh, here, we'll appease you this way.
No, but my
No,
thing
we
is
know,
they're
just-
not gonna do that, bro. Because you know that's a high ranking
I'm
position.
just not
because
interested in
what
no
you
lip
gonna do?
service. I don't want to. Man, look, like I said, they owe the community an apology because y'all basically spit in the face of everybody. Here's
Marcus
the problem.
is out here writing thank you letters.
Man, fuck
on top
that.
of
Listen, here's the thing. You got people that want your product. Every Saturday, they are desperate to get your product. You know what I'm saying? Like, why jeopardize that for something as trivial as hyper demand? You already got the hyper demand. Why you need more?
I think one of the problems in the sneaker community right now, as far as even from a business standpoint, is that retailers are trying to become resellers.
I mean, Foot Locker
And
bought GOAT. So, I mean, yeah.
and you got the Marcus Jordan situation. My thing, looking
You can't
at
tell
the-
me nothing like that's going on. Ain't
The
in there.
biggest issue with the situation from the Marcus and the Joe and her son is that these children are in a great financial position, and you didn't need to do that. that money you made off that Jordan, that Trophy Room 1 release, that was like 9% of your dad's net worth. He could have cut you a check for that and didn't miss it.
Right.
He never
probably put that in your birthday card every
You know
year.
what I'm saying? Like that was like that. It was just unnecessary. It was just unnecessary to.
And that's the problem. You got these entitled, rich ass kids,
and there
doing
still
all this dumb
hasn't been
shit.
there still hasn't been an explanation.
And Nike
for that.
being like,
right?
In all fairness, I don't think Marcus had the best rep before this happened, and I don't think anyone was that caught off guard.
No. We were caught off. It was caught. We're not caught off guard. We know shoes are bad. Things have been backdoored
to the extent,
the blatantness, obvious of it. That it's just like,
and then to sit there, and then to be surprised,
and then
like
to have him say, "Oh, this is crazy. I'm gonna look into this." Like,
and my thing is,
well, the clothing released online.
Well, then he blamed Nike. He blamed the warehouse. He blamed Nike
the warehouse. He's
personally,
blaming people that's making $10 an hour. Must be those guys.
No, it's not black. Here's my thing. You don't have a physical location, right? So that's not. You can't say it was quote unquote backdoor. This was your release. You had. They sent you your shoes for you to allocate, right? In a collaboration effort. So that was in your control. Whatever picture we seen with alleged allocation was on the sneakers app was 5% of what your total number pairs were. So how could, even if they at the warehouse flipped all your shoes, backdoor did whatever, that was only maybe 5 to 10% of what your actual number of shoes were. What happened to the other 11,000 or 11,500?
Exactly. Like what? Okay.
So come on, like you can't see
the blue lace pair.
What person at the warehouse is going to sell off the entire inventory as if nobody's going to ask questions?
Geeno.
It's not going to get back to them.
I wouldn't do that. That's dumb.
And people,
Geeno has a brothel.
And people would have
Exactly.
been
I got a livelihood.
Yeah.
And people would have been posting, "Where's my order at?" If the people at the warehouse,
Yeah, they would have found out who that person was. They're going to lose their $30,000 job.
Like,
The
come
people
on.
that do this shit is people that are well off anyway, so they don't care about the repercussions because there are none.
And you violated your Nike Jordan brand contract with reselling backdoors and mishandling the release. We've seen people lose their job.
But that's what. But the part that, like I said, that pisses me off more is that Nike knew about it and said, okay. Yet they come out here and say, oh, we want to try to, undermine this whole reseller
it's
thing.
PR. It's all PR.
I know it's PR. That's why I don't pay attention to the words no more. I only use the words against them when they say stuff because it's like, okay, when your actions don't line up, okay, it ain't me saying this is you saying this. Don't be mad at me for repeating what you said.
And then, like I said, she only really got axed because they found out he was buying Yeezys with her card.
That's probably the only reason.
That's conflict of interest.
Exactly. But it is a conflict of interest.
That
It's
is.
just, it just pisses me off.
That's like
man.
if I buy a Coke product.
Like I said, you got people sitting there.
Actually, it might not be because you can't get mad at somebody that work at Nike and they walk into the Reebok store and buy a shoe. It was a conflict of interest because of the money situation, buying a shoe internally and then flipping
the resources, the access.
Yeah, but she can't get mad if he went and bought an Adidas shoe, whatever. If that was all Adidas shoes, she flipped and helped buy whatever.
Oh, it wouldn't bother nobody.
It wouldn't bother nobody because it was the Nike shoes internally that she did. And your son got a bot app, which we all know sneakers app is just getting ran through by bots every Saturday morning, and then it's just like, dog, like it's sick all up. It's bad.
To clarify though, the bot we did mention, Cyber, does not do Nike.
I mean, the point is, you got bots and your mother is the VP. That's like Babe Ruth on steroids. It's like, duh, you're already the home run king, and now you gonna do steroids too? Yeah. Like, dog, like
they definitely Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa.
Can't play fair if you want to win though.
No, it's not Mark McGuire or Sammy Sosa because he actually told on himself.
Who?
They just plead the fifth.
Who did? Well, no, Mark McGuire had interviews of steroids behind his locker. Oh yeah, I take that. Next question. Next question. So like, Jose Canseco. Joe Herbert the whole league. He sung the Luther Vandross ballot on everybody.
Man, he was like, "You're not going to Hall of Fame. You're not going to Hall
I'm not going. Oh, he did Nino Brown. Who's that? I seen you rock bar. Oh, this bigger than Nino Brown. That's what he did.
Idolater. Your soul is required in hell. Man, it's just sad, man. Like honestly, like I said, everybody in the community has a right to be upset. They have a right to ask questions on Nike, and Nike owes them answers. And they need to figure out some way. Like, I get it. Not everybody's gonna get a shoe. Like, people not getting a shoe has always been a problem. Even back when we were kids, people getting shot and killed or whatnot. But it's gotten exaggerated to the point now where it seems like you have absolutely no chance of getting a shoe.
Yeah, it's just the pick and the choosing of bringing consequences. Like I said,
yeah, and he's not the only one. You know,
exactly. That's the part that I'm curious to see is there going to be some form of Nike trying to crack down on it?
Yeah.
if the signature athlete of the brand son is doing it, the VP of the North America son is doing it. Like, what about the little boy who's making $5,000 $10,000 a week because his parents say, "Yo, this about to drop. We got the shop drop in an hour. Get your body."
Or the other part is going to be messed up is, like I said, if they do end up kind of doing like an internal suite of people that they find out have access or are involved in it, are they going to get rid of the people that are on the lower level and not go after the executives?
But here's my thing, Gene.
We've found Nike employees in bot discords, and we don't know if they're doing like internal research or just trying to benefit for personal gain. But like, it happens.
So here's the thing about it. It's going to be hard to catch because will the next person move better than he did? What if they don't reveal their sources? What if they don't open
That's what I'm saying. Honestly,
like, so it's going to be hard to catch the
But
next
this generation moves different. Like you said, everything is about the attention and the clout.
Mm-hmm.
Like, our
Yeah,
generation
he
would have been
proved
smart
that.
enough to know, keep them bodies buried. Don't, only let people who have to know.
We're not doing
This
no
dude came
interviews.
with the receipt. So, here, let me show you my bank statement.
Forget came with the
Why am I
receipts.
sho-
He sought out the interview.
Take my word for it. That's what I'm saying. You already at my house, bro. I don't need to prove nothing. You came to my house for a reason. Obviously, you heard some things which made you fly out to Oregon or wherever you live. I'm guessing Oregon. You don't need to see. Look,
posted a picture.
trust me when I tell you, bro.
He did the MTV Cribs. Like, yeah, here, man, I'm going to show you around.
Hey,
show
he
you what I
had
do.
a drone
receipt.
flying around to get aerial views of all his
Man,
shoe
this
boxes
is
on the
ridiculous,
day.
bro.
You walk into a warehouse with 6 mags. If Nike, I'm pissed off like, dog, you didn't know you was going to get those away. That was part of the Michael J. Fox Foundation releasing those mags and raising money for Parkinson's disease, right?
Yeah.
So my thing is, you just gave that away, and that money could have went to charity.
80K.
Like, it's just like, come on, man. We walked by a pair of original the Nike mags, and they was looking at us like, I wish you would lean to the right. Here it is. You know what I'm saying? We walked by a pair, and here it is. He just went there and just.
Yeah, he
Oh,
went
look
to the
what I
And that
vault.
was actually
Look what I
stealing, though.
found.
Yeah, he went to the vault.
That was actually stealing, though.
Oh, because he found him, yeah. How do you find...
You took it without permission.
Come on, bro, yeah.
Well, he had permission.
His
From his
mom
mother.
said
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah. So technically it's not stealing, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just dirty, man. So I don't know, man. But like, if I'm Nike, man, we gotta do some soul searching. But real talk, because you can't keep going like this.
I mean,
Honestly,
they gotta clean up their act, but they won't. You know that.
But honestly, though, too, I'm gonna say this to the community. We gotta start holding them accountable. If we're gonna just be like mad for a second and keep buying their stuff,
Which we will.
Yeah, because you won't buy the Skechers. You already said that.
I'll switch to Skechers with the quickness.
But
Just to make a
you
point.
talking about holding them accountable with the Nike hoodie on.
Yeah, man, hold them accountable. Well, he got the jersey.
That's
Mitchell
Mitchell
Ness.
Ness.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I
got the
got-
shoe.
I didn't pay for them.
Yeah, I don't got nothing.
You got it
Whole
from
fit
Ann. That was the last deal she made.
I was like, and before you go, one more thing.
As we dog Nike with all the Nike shoes on the counter.
But no, but this is how you know. Well, first of all, and
It's
I'm glad
relevant news.
No, but no. But I'm glad he said that because this is how you know we keep it real. We hold them accountable. Of course, we like Nike. Of course, we're Nike fans. Of course, we have a relationship with Nike. But at the same time, we keep it real.
Speak
So-
for himself.
Oh, yeah. Can I get in
I
on
was
this
trying to give y'all some
relationship?
shine too. I mean, go ahead and tell yourself. But
We gonna keep it real. You just said it.
you like Joe. Let me show you these receipts. Point is,
I know black people, man. You ask us where we live. Wow, what's up? Where you about to go? Somewhere and go to the store. Wow, what's up? Like to ask us where you get.
We
these
wanna
shoes
know
from,
why you wanna know,
what
right,
you
that's
want.
exactly.
Like it's just, I guess you just raised different. But then again, you come in different circumstances.
yeah.
You got,
But the point is, like you said, we got all these Nike shoes. Of course, like I said, we love the shoes. We love the brand. But at the same time, part of loving something is holding them accountable. Constructive criticism. Like
That's deep.
if you my boy and I see you slipping, I'm gonna be like, yo, Geeno, like, yo, you slipping. Being your friend ain't gonna
For
be like
real.
just letting you continue slipping and then get caught up.
But my
let it
thing is,
happen.
would you continue to tell him stop tripping if he's continued to tripping on his own?
At some point, you gotta like create some distance. You gotta be like, yo, you know what? Until you get right, man, we can't hang over it.
Or are any of you in that position where you willing to stop buying Nike product right now?
I'm getting there. Honestly, because you got to do something. Because if we continue to buy the stuff, then what?
But here's the crazy part about it is that not many of us have the moral, like there's not, in the sneaker community, there's not as many with the moral integrity to hold them to the fire. Because what's
Or
going to
the
happen is
willpower to
the
stop.
less we buy, the more somebody else could buy to flip. And now the game's not based off integrity or more about the brands. It's all based off of dollar and attention.
And I will say this too: as I get older, my priorities are changing. Like I'm already noticing, like a release can come and go, and I'll be like, okay,
But yeah, because you get it for free.
Not even that. Like stuff I want.
No, it's not. It's not. It's about stuff. You got your children that get older.
Exactly.
Two,
I got college to start thinking about.
Yeah,
like I actually thought about my will the other day. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Like that. You
That's
think
real,
about
man.
Like real talk. I mean,
that's
like.
real.
Even
Yeah.
even into like stock,
Like it ain't just about me no
stocks,
more.
stock options and things of that nature. Like, okay, I can do this because if I could take this and flip this and then get dividend money, I can use that dividend money to buy all my sneakers, and then I want them to touch my salary. That can go into savings or a Roth IRA for my child or whatever the case may be. So, I mean, I think that's kind of where you get older. You do it. I'm blessed, and I thank God I was born when I was born, so I came up in a certain sneaker era where I have more attachment to less sought after shoes than other people do. Because I could find a Penny 3 or like one of my Huarache 2K5s that gave me just as much as a joy as him when he copped this maybe Dunk, or you when you cop some Jordan 1. So
The clout means nothing for you.
No, yeah. But I have more love for other sneakers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's
so
what
if
I'm
I came
saying
in
is you're
4
not-
years ago, it wasn't a Jordan 1 or a Dunk or
Right.
a Yeezy, I'd be lost. Like, what do I buy?
That's
You know
what I'm saying. You're
Like,
not chasing the clout of having that particular pair. You're able to branch out and say, hey, look, like you said, a Penny 3
wanna talk to the
means more to
microphone?
you. I am talking to the microphone.
You like, anyway,
I'm drinking my coffee.
It is weird not having headphones.
it is kind of weird. This week in stupid. I mean, as if that wasn't dumb.
I thought that was it, wasn't it? I thought it was like a double segment. Like,
Nah, it's something dumber than Joe. Man steals sneakers at gunpoint and then posts on Instagram wearing stolen sneakers.
that's basically what he did.
That's essentially what he did. An article written by Brendan King for SneakerShopTalk.com in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Local police are investigating a robbery that centered around two males armed with a firearm that stole 2 pairs of sneakers. According to police, the victim had arranged a meeting with 2 men to sell 2 pairs of Air Jordans for $400 apiece. At the meeting, as the 2 buyers are trying on the sneakers, one of them brandished a handgun and demanded the sneakers. Police say the victim tried to grab the gun and began a struggle with one of the thieves. The victim said that during the struggle, the one thief was able to wrestle the gun away and aimed it at him. After the 2 thieves fled, the geniuses decided to take to Instagram, posting themselves and the stolen kicks.
Flex.
Fucking idiots. Individuals with any knowledge of the incident are asked to call 911. Oh, there's an update. 17-year-old Dwayne Quamar Johnson of Newark was charged as an adult with 2 counts of robbery and 1 count each of aggravated assault, theft, firearms, not to be carried without a permit, and possession of a firearm by a minor.
Damn, threw the book at him.
Man, they did. The stolen sneakers in question, oh, this is stupid. A pair of the Black and University Go Air Jordan 12s and a pair of the general release Oregon Air Jordan 5s.
Not worth it.
So you
Right.
paid $400 for each?
Neither one of those are worth $400.
No, I'm saying he was trying to buy.
He was trying to sell them $400 each. I would have robbed you too. Real talk. Like,
$400.
And then you would have flashed it on social
I wouldn't.
media.
No, I would smart enough to just go home.
That's the clout, though.
Lay low for a minute.
That's
you know
the
what I'm
clout.
saying? Dog. This shit is crazy. According to police, the owner of the sneakers were able to identify Dwayne from his social media account after he posted himself wearing the stolen sneakers. Dwayne's accomplice has not yet been divulged by law enforcement. So
Idiot.
I don't know if they know or if he's just not telling, but yeah, it's...
He
If you
probably gave his homeboy
What Charles
up.
Barkley say about what's that dude named Jussie Smollett? Like how he paid the people that attacked him with
Oh,
the
yeah.
check. Like,
Oh,
dog,
Jussie
that's
Smollett.
stupid. Like, if you're gonna steal some shoes, don't immediately go to Instagram and post about it.
But they all do.
This clout
It's like
culture,
the
bro.
20th story in a row you done read where they do that.
Listen, I like Instagram likes like the next guy, but I ain't about to incriminate myself.
Oh, you like Instagram likes?
I mean, you post stuff for a reason, but I ain't doing. I'm not going to incriminate myself in a crime.
So if you don't hit 100 likes, it bothers
I'm not going
you?
to rob a bank in
deleted
front of the
that
bank.
post.
Be
So
like,
yeah, if you don't hit 100 likes, does it bother you?
He deletes the post.
Yeah, he just
Nah.
deletes the
Well,
post.
at least the post. Try
Yeah.
again.
You
I
got
got plenty
48
of posts
hours to
without
hit
100 likes.
Huh?
I got plenty of posts without 100 likes.
Not after this show.
Nah, you like Instagram. Look at C's.
He an influencer though. Remember?
Instagram sneaker model.
I hate y'all so much.
IG sneaker model.
Remember? Well, he modeled. He modeled the sneakers. Mitchell and Ness.
Wow.
What was that? New
Shout out to
Era?
Mitchell and Ness, by the way, too, for the jerseys.
Hey, don't forget when sneakers put me and Caesar on the app either.
Hey, Mitchell Ness, can I get a LeBron jersey?
They did.
Home or away, extra large, 48, please.
We need to get featured again on there, by
Which
the way.
LeBron jersey though? Which year?
Cavs 08-09.
Yes,
That's all
we
I
did.
Well,
ordered.
what else wanna put together a grocery list?
0304. I'm still
I
waiting.
thought they did one
They
of those.
did one.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for Seeds to have them send me one.
Y'all don't want to put together a grocery list then? Just
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
write it
I'll
down.
Please.
Oh shit!
Don't
Yeah.
play
I'm not
my
saying I'm
emotion
gonna-
smoking. Are
I'm
you
not
gonna
saying
get
I'm
my
gonna get
jersey?
to it,
You
man.
said a grocery list.
I said put that grocery list. I'm just
Are
gonna
you
look at
serious?
it and throw
Are
it in
you-
the
Are they
trash.
gonna give me the
Wow.
jersey if I put that on there?
You might. I don't know.
Mitchell
I
and
can't
Ness,
make no
what's up?
promises. I can't make any promises. But it would be dope if we was all sitting up here wearing Mitchell and Ness. Mitchell and Ness. Just, hint. Message.
You know what's crazy is the one Mitchell and Ness
Subliminal.
jersey I won is probably something nobody else wants. I want the
What's that?
Keyshawn Johnson rookie New York Jets jersey. Why? Because it goes so perfectly with those.
Attempted sneaker
The
thief
green's
gets
a little
killed.
more darker though. You
No,
can
they
just get
green.
the
Yeah, I think
Adidas.
this is
You can
good.
just
I
get
think
the
this is
Adidas
darker.
EQT keys.
I like those too, though.
Yeah,
That's a
they
different
Let's bring
shade.
those back, though.
Because I got that Joe Namath. It's the same shade. It's not. That's
No, I
darker.
remember his rookie jersey. That's when they had switched the jerseys up.
Yeah, you got to show me. I don't know.
You gotta see that. I thought it was darker
Yeah.
because I've been looking at a couple, but the Tampa Bay one's the hardest though. Out of his
Which
jerseys.
one?
Keyshawn's?
No.
But my
Yes.
goal is to wear a different jersey every episode, so we'll see how far I can go.
I
I
mean,
mean,
well,
52 jerseys? God, dog.
We got more than
Equipment
52.
manager C's, Equipment
Yeah.
manager C's. I just want one, man, to wear with some rhymes. That's all I ask.
Dog, I can't. This is why I can't have nice things, man. 'cause-
They do him like how I do the NBA players. He just get a new one every day.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Like, they
Yeah.
rip your jersey, you get one out.
Yeah.
That's darker, yeah.
Yeah,
Totally,
that's
I'll
darker.
go with that.
That's not the same shade of green.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Not
that's
the
not.
same-
That's
And you
not
got
the.
glasses.
That's not the rookie jersey.
No, your glasses
Listen,
suck.
Come on,
It
Adam.
is
Pull up rookie year. Pull up rookie year. That
Thank you.
wasn't
Yes,
the
it
rookie
was,
jersey.
man.
Trust me.
Geeno, you do
Man, I'm
like
about
your
to pull
glasses
it up.
off.
Bro, it is. Show
No,
this
it's
man.
not.
Watch
It
them.
is.
Take them glasses off.
Man, whatever. I'm about to pull it up myself.
Man,
Look-
that's
This
1996.
No.
That's
guy
1996
That's
rookie,
not
bro.
it.
This dude got on Benjamin
That's
Franklin
not
bifocals
it.
and still can't tell
Yeah,
what
come
color
on,
that is.
man. Come on, we start calling
Take
you
them Ben
vision, 'cause
Franklins
you clearly
off.
can't see what.
Hell no.
That's not
They
it.
got a big ass flat screen TV
It's
right in your
not.
face, and you still
This
can't
is
tell.
the rookie jersey, the rookie Jets jersey. That green one. Like that one. That's the rookie jersey. They had changed the jerseys the following year.
You on MitchellNess.com?
Yeah, actually,
I feel like you on MitchellNess.com.
No,
That might have been an alternate jersey.
No, that was the rookie.
He's on
jersey.
MichaelandNess.com.
That was the one. Yeah, that was the one. They changed it the following
No,
year.
that says Michael and Ness.
Ah, you want me to pull it up to the camera?
Yeah.
There we go. That's the rookie jersey. That jersey hard.
It still look like
Yeah,
it's a different
still,
shade.
No, that's that
It's
green.
called
like
the home
the-
and away jersey.
You said what?
See, that's a home and away jersey. See, so y'all both was right.
I know I was right.
He was right too, though.
Let's get
But
some
I-
bot topic jerseys made.
Nah, fuck that.
Who's wearing it?
Yeah, bots.
Hopefully the team. You guys want one?
Why? We don't like bots. So
Teamwork. Slam.
no, you don't get no dunk for that one.
Dang.
You ruined
Dang,
it.
how you gonna be a
You
ruined
just messed with
it.
the
how you gonna be a
alley-oop.
reseller and he's one of your viable resources to your
I'm
operation?
saying he's your most dependable disciple.
He hasn't come to the brothel lately, so you know.
What you gonna do with that brothel after next year when you go walk down there? You know,
Nobody ever said I couldn't still have it. That's
Whoa.
a source of income.
Does she know?
That's a source of income.
Is she watching right now?
I'll
I
help
make
you
sure
run
I bring
shit.
up the next Madden match. I make sure I bring up the next brothel.
Is she
question.
watching?
She might be. She said she was gonna watch the beginning of the show.
The brothel.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, she's not watching.
She's throwing your shit out right now. Though.
Shit,
Your shoes
go
are
enjoy
on the
your
front
stupid
lawn.
little hobby.
What the brothel's not a hobby.
No, whatever
Source of
shoes you
income.
brought here today is the only shoes you're gonna have when you go back home. Ugh.
Not that. That's a custom jersey. Nah, that's the one, but without the snake skin. Just
no,
plain with
sir.
your next jersey, not the snake skin.
That was
That's
hot
one.
for like a year.
What?
Oh, with the
people
snake
still do
skin.
that?
What's my
Are they
man's
still
name?
rocking the snake?
Renzo.
Renzo.
Yeah,
He was
Renzo
down
Renzo
at
Cardone.
Nojo's.
Yeah. So
Your
no,
favorite
I just want
spot?
the regular one, just the regular one. That's
I'll
all I
fight you.
ask. Or the 0304, so I can wear it with my Mitchell and Ness ones. My
Seriously, I will fight you.
Mitchell and Ness, my Zoom
You've
generation.
been wanting to fight somebody
I
like
will
all day.
Kick your ass. Look,
Man, why don't you just hop on that plane to Oregon and
Sneaker
then
Box Fight Club.
take old boy?
take who?
Joe.
Yeah, that'd be a people's champ for real. You fight him, people's champ for real, bro.
Rock bottom right in this front line.
Yeah, and
He
then
be-
said you was hired by Nike. Oh man, that
He be
Excellent PR move.
influencer of the year.
Hey, I can see
excellent
Caesar
PR
with the
move.
leg drop.
Huh?
Caesar with the leg drop.
I can see him walking into that warehouse right now, like, yo, Joe, like just like this, you know, Caesar views.
No, he gonna do the Vince McMahon walk.
no
chance.
No, I'm coming in like Stone Cold with that glass.
Hey Joe, where you at?
You hear that glass break?
Hey Joe, where you at?
You hear that glass? That's your ass.
Stone Cold reference.
Attempted sneaker thief gets killed trying to rob seller. Ooh, that's kind of morbid. An article written by Brandon King for
Why you reading it then?
SneakerShopTalk.com. It happened. Things ended very badly for a would-be sneaker thief in Rosedale, Maryland. According to Officer Jennifer Peach of the Baltimore County PD, 20-year-old Kumar Burney made arrangements to purchase an expensive pair of shoes from a man on a popular selling application. I bet you it was OfferUp. I bet you. It just seems like an OfferUp type thing. The meeting location was Rosedale's Golden Ring Shopping Center. That sounds like a place you get robbed.
I mean, well, you always say meet at a public place.
That's not a public place I was talking about. And it's probably like after hours.
How's it not a public place?
Because it's probably after hours. It's probably like
it's
midnight.
still a public place.
No, it ain't open at midnight.
How you know?
How you know?
It'd be extended
Okay,
hours.
you know what? Yeah, okay.
Are
The
you in
shopping center
Maryland?
was open at midnight last year, COVID.
Yeah.
Are you in Maryland? You don't know what their hours are.
Yeah.
Do you?
No, I
All
don't.
right,
I'm
then.
not assuming you are.
I am, and I'm probably right.
But people
While
be
the
working overnight
exchange-
there now, so there could be
Huh?
overnight staff. They could be at a public place, and there's cameras there.
Man, that's bullshit. While the exchange was occurring, Kumar apparently attempted
So
to
now
rob.
it's a sneaker, African sneaker approved public place. So now
Yes,
people have to get
yes.
their meeting
Has
locations
to be at an
verified
approved
by
location by me.
That should be an app. You should do
Verified,
that.
yeah.
It should be.
You should like for real. You should
Yeah, Caesar gets a % of all transactions.
do that. Yeah.
Hey. The meeting location was okay. We got that past that. But while the
Oh,
exchange was
swap.
occurring, Kumar apparently attempted to rob the seller of his shoes. The seller actually came prepared for such a thing and retrieved a handgun and shot Kumar one time.
Wow.
Actually,
One shot
it's like,
deal.
you want to have a gunfight?
Damn.
We can do that.
It wasn't much of a gunfight.
Nah, really. One
he
shot.
just got injured,
One
right?
shot, Jake.
No, he said he killed him.
Died.
Oh wow!
The seller called emergency services and remained at the scene. It was later found that Kumar also had a loaded handgun on his person, which supported the allegation that he actually intended to commit a robbery. Baltimore County Police have designated precincts that are identified as safe zones, and they encourage people to meet up there to complete online transactions. The seller in this case was interviewed and was later released by the police. Just, man.
That's messed up.
Oh, this one happened here in Detroit. Man and woman killed in shooting over skates.
Of
And,
what?
Skates.
Skates.
Is that even relevant for us?
It's footwear. Closing your feet. Technically.
I mean, it would before when the Heelys came along and started
I'll
a
allow
fourth grade
it.
project, so that would now be 6.
In an article written by Larry Spiel for clickondetroit.com, police say that a 33-year-old man was killed recently after he and a 41-year-old woman were shot at a Detroit gas station. The couple was meeting a man at a BP gas station at the corner of West 7 Mile and Woodward Avenue. Ooh, no.
Even when I go over there to get donuts, I
no.
go in and go out.
No,
The
sir.
Dutch girl
Man, that's crazy. That's a
Nope. Damn.
across the street is.
Yeah.
You can see
I
a lot
wouldn't even
of
stop at 8
actors.
Mile. Like, I'm straight. We might have to
8
meet.
Mile and Woodward not bad.
Yeah.
7 Mile,
it's a little bit more lights than that one on 8 Mile in
Yeah,
Woodward.
so
It's a little bit
over
more
across
lit
the
up.
street though in that park, you can find that's a crazy things.
What kind of crazy things?
I don't know. I drive by and I see people.
They
shooting
met
up.
up with
I drive. I was like, "Oh, that's crazy." Yep. Back at Red Lobster, I heard people. Oh yeah, don't go over there. About
Oh, we got any more
Park,
Real
man.
Lobster
There's a-
stories?
Huh?
You got any more Real Lobster stories?
No, actually, people at my work ask me for something like every week. So we have like a little in our huddle. We have like a little Red Lobster story time. So
What? Lobster story time. They met up with an individual from an online sales outlet to sell
I tell you
a
about the
pair of
birthday
skates.
cake.
That's the one with the studs, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
did
you told us
we did
about
tell you about that one.
And then about the guy who died eating pasta.
We did that one. We did. I told you about the guy who got
He
slapped.
died doing what he
Was-
loves.
Security dude. So he had a stroke. I don't know if he got the security dude when he got slapped. Told you about that one.
Yep.
And then
Wasn't it his girlfriend or
I-
something?
Yeah, you talk about. I told you about the lady who threw the pasta in the lobster tank.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And
Yeah.
then
I gotta hear that real quick.
that one, and then what was another one? I know it had to be another one. I'll tell you, here's a sneaker related one, right? So I had the LeBron 4s, the black, white, and red ones, right? So I had left them at work one day, right? So usually on Thursdays, one of these days, we went to this bar down the street for karaoke, right?
Right.
So I had left them in there like a day or two, and then I had cans like, man, I gotta go to work. I gotta get my shoes out the closet. You know what I'm saying? So I go to work, right? So we go to the karaoke place, and I walk in. I see the dishwasher dude wearing my LeBrons. Beat in 48 hours. It looked like he hooped 2 game 7s, then ran track and field, then did a long jump, and then did a shot put. And I said, dog, those my shoes? Oh, they is. Oh, my bad, bro. I said, bro, you want them back? Nah, bro. I'm not even straight, bro. That was the last time I seen my black and red LeBron 4s. Like, I was extremely pissed. Extremely.
That's not as good as the other stories. I actually
No,
feel bad
that
for
was
you
a
on
personal
that one.
hurt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
That
actually
was a
feel bad
personal
for
hurt.
you.
I
Yeah,
see
Like,
the
that
tears
was-
coming in your eyes right now. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that was very
that one
disappointing.
sucks.
Which ones are these? Are the black and red LeBron Forest?
Yeah, so like the gold ones I have on, but they're black, white, red.
I want the cage.
So I just wore. It was All Star Weekend, so I decided to wear the Skills Challenge ones. So
That's ridiculous. Anyway, let's finish this story. They met with an individual for some skates. During the transaction, the offender produced a weapon and opened fire. The suspect, a 21-year-old man, fired multiple shots at the couple's car. The back window was shattered, and the male victim died on the scene. The suspect fled the area, and a witness flagged down officers where they began the pursuit. That's when the suspect got out of his car and ran towards a Myers grocery store, where he was later taken into custody.
he literally ran up the street, got a car, and ran
Yeah.
to Myers. And that Myers, like,
Yeah, the Myers.
That's
So
crazy.
he
Over
was
some
wrong. Or
skates.
was he defending himself, or was he wrong?
He was wrong.
Over some skates.
So he was trying to rob them in a skate deal.
Yeah. Must have been some of those black Air Force One skates.
Come on,
or
man, you can
something.
get some skates off of eBay.
That's what I'm
or something.
saying,
Or
like-
what's that? Play it again, sports.
Yeah.
You can get some skates from there, like.
You go
Dunham's
anywhere.
still open. You
I
get
was
some
just
Was
skates.
it
saying,
ice
That's
skates? Was it roller
That's why I got
skates?
my LeBron
Was it
from
rollerblades?
Dunham's. They used
Really?
to have them at $89. Yeah.
Oh, man.
That was before a lot of y'all was in the sneaker game. That's
Oh,
what
officials said that the female victim
I used to get dunked
survived
for
but is in the hospital.
$65.
Say what now?
Talking about
about
Dunham's
back
when
in
they
the day.
sold shoes. Like JCP used to sell Jordans. This is before a lot of y'all was outside. JCP used to sell Jordans.
No, Dunham's used to be good to get like the Mike Vicks. Because that was like the only place I really had like
Speaking
a
of Mike
plethora
Vicks, I need a pair. I need to find me a pair of Mike Vicks.
them. Holla at your peoples.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
I'll take that Mitchell and Ness jersey.
Yeah, I got one.
I know you do. You should wear it with
Do
a
you
Cardinals
have the hat?
cap.
Do you have the hat?
I knew I can remember that shit.
You got all type of birds, huh, Jeezy?
That was clever. I'll give you that one.
Same wordplay as birdplay, huh?
Man, apparently.
That's your new name, Birdman. That's your new name, Birdman.
I'm wearing it next week now. I'm wearing them next week.
Every time I see you, I'm going like this, dog. Birdman.
But nah, it's
Ad libs.
yeah. So anyway, any shoes anybody looking forward to coming
Man,
up?
we went through all our topics, ran over time on 4 of them. We still got time. That's pretty good.
No, we still got the topics we can get into. I mean, I don't know if we got time to get into it.
Oh, these are like
I
the
guess we
extra
can do
credit topics, or with the
Extra
topics
credit
on the
Extra
side?
credit topics.
Huh?
Extra credit.
Okay, yeah.
New
so we ran through.
segment. See, we just
I saw
created a
him
new
raise his
segment.
hand like
Right.
5 times, so
Yeah.
we ran over time like 6 times, but we still ran through all
We
our
got
topics.
interns and don't even listen to what they ask
He
us
was
to
like,
do.
traffic control. Oh, stop. Oh, Caesar, stop. No. Oh, my goodness. You went over time. Oh, stop. Oh,
That's
can't
the
breathe.
highlight
Pull
of
my
this
mask down. Pull my
episode.
mask back up. Oh, no.
Yeezy brand. Y'all horrible.
It's not horrible. You
But you
the
know
worst.
what?
You by far the worst.
What's the point of having interns if you can't verbally abuse them?
No, you the worst one. Bro.
Can I get a water?
He's like, you
You
serious?
abused it?
I'm gonna say there's only one answer to that. Yes.
Terrible. Terrible. He's like, you really
No, hold
water
on.
for real?
No, I was actually
Hey,
just messing with
Caesar
Ah,
you.
said-
look at him, terrible.
Caesar says something,
No,
they'll do
I'm
it. We say
just
something,
messing
they're
with
I
like,
want a water now. You got me thinking about it.
Oh, wait. I thought the intern was supposed to pay for it. You pulling your wallet out.
I'll at least pay for it here. Oh. I'll go to these cameras.
I know next time I ain't wearing a hoodie if you buying coffee because I'm over here hot. Like Rick Ross and that workout bag he be wearing, that Ross Fit bag he be wearing. I feel like that. I ain't wearing no more hoodies.
Yeezy brand sues intern for violating NDA. Y'all hear that?
Dang.
yeah.
Y'all hear that?
You know, he sued Yeezy Mafia for the same shit.
In an article written by Joshua Espinoza for Complex, Kanye West's Yeezy brand is suing summer intern Ryan Inwards over unauthorized social media posts. The lawsuit alleges that Ryan violated his non-disclosure agreement by
Wait, what's
sharing
his last name?
Inward.
His last name is N-word.
Yes, Ryan Inward.
Keep going, see. He's mine elsewhere.
I
Go
know.
ahead.
I just that's just funny to me. Sorry.
It is kind of
Oh,
funny.
we made it one episode. So.
The lawsuit alleges that Ryan violated his non-disclosure agreement by sharing confidential photos on his Instagram account. The NDA included a $500,000 liquidated damages provision, which put an upfront price tag on contractual breaches in an effort to further ensure compliance. So in other words, they can sue it for 500 G's. So
Now, I don't know if Kanye or his brand realizes this, but chances are your intern's not collectible for $500K.
that's not
You
should
go
know
and
about that
garnish his
before you
wages
buy-
for the rest
that's
of
not
your
You
life.
should
You're
know
not
about
gonna
that
get
before
it.
you violate the NDA, though.
You should have read the
They ain't
NDA.
gonna stop him from going after him.
Right, but he's never going to collect $500K.
If
that's-
he's working, they can make it. They can take
That's
it
not
on his
the
check.
point. The point is to make sure you don't get nothing.
He's gonna own forever.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why he should have read
Why
the
even?
NDA.
Why even risk the opportunity for the clout?
I agree. Yeezy Mafia was in a similar situation. They were leaking images. Kanye sued him.
Maybe they should hire Kanye and Nike. Maybe that's what should be over their compliance division. Because evidently
They should hire him back.
he knows how to hold people accountable.
So in other words, Yeezy is suing Ryan for breach of contract and conversion. In addition to the $500,000 provision, Yeezy is also seeking undisclosed punitive damages as the brand believes that Ryan acted with malicious intent.
Damn.
Come on now. I know y'all reaching now with that.
Malicious
Like,
clout.
like he was trying to. He
might-
was going for clout. He wasn't trying to hurt the brand.
I might have bought me some Adidas today.
Yeezy is also requesting an injunction to keep Ryan from sharing similar posts in the future, as well as force him to hand over the images in question. Good luck with that. Yep. Chop chop.
Damn.
Terrible.
It's so disrespectful.
Yeah, man.
So
Appreciate it, though.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I get my car back? Or?
No, don't give me
No,
that
don't get
back.
a car back. Hey,
Hey, hop on that
start
app
your
right now.
reseller business now. With Nike's card, start your reseller business now. What are you doing? I'm trying to get you $600,000 a
Yeah,
day.
man, we trying to school you, man. Come on, man.
What you doing,
It's
man?
your opportunity right here.
Hey, take the money, then go move to Dominican Republic.
Damn. To the next week when we have a new set of interns. We got time for one more? We'll do one more because this one is kind of funny. We brought this up earlier in today's show. Michael Jordan awarded $46,000 for emotional distress.
I didn't hear about this.
Yes, an article written by Shayna McCarriston for CBSSports.com. A court ruled to pay Michael Jordan for emotional damages and legal expenses following a multiple-year trademark lawsuit against the Chinese sportswear and shoe manufacturer Kodan. Kodan was ordered to pay MJ $46,000 over the use of Jordan's name, which translates to Kodan in Chinese.
He's going to gamble that in one hand.
You know he is. The company must also
Already
pay.
lost.
There
gone.
go
It's
y'all
already
shit.
gone.
Y'all ain't getting no more Jordans after
The
that
company,
comment.
the company must also pay $7,600 for legal expenses, bringing the overall total to $53,600. The courts found the use of the name Kodan was misleading customers for decades, using Jordan's name to benefit the company. Based on the ruling, the company is no longer allowed to use Kodan in Chinese characters in the corporate name and product trademarks. They must also issue a public apology in print and online, saying that there is no relationship to Michael Jordan.
That's great. So
It is stressful.
So that should be almost the same approach they should take to their former colleagues. What was it like?
Message. Kodan has about 200 trademarks related to Jordan, with many that were filed more than 5 years ago. Because registered trademarks can only be disputed in China within a 5-year timeline, the court was not able to order them to stop using the name completely. The court ruled that the company must take reasonable measures to indicate that the older trademarks do not have any connection to Michael Jordan. It's the funny part. Kodan actually tried to argue that Jordan just so happened to be a common Western last name and not necessarily a direct reference to Michael Jordan specifically.
I mean, he's not far off.
That argument might work if you don't count the fact that Kodan had also trademarked the number 23 and the Chinese translations of each of Michael Jordan's children.
Just a coincidence.
Yeah,
So,
like, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You know how many people named Marcus?
Well, what they should do now is just they should have trademarked. If they were smart, they would have trademarked the name, lay low for 5 years, and then start their business. So when they did come around, they couldn't touch them.
And their logo should be the crying Jordan meme.
Or they should have just used the company credit card to Ann's name.
True enough.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, so I mean, that's funny because that's been like the longest lawsuit in like Chinese history. I don't
And they only
know.
came out of $46,000.
I know all that work.
I mean, when they
The
said
legal expenses were only $7,000. Like
Jordan took it personally.
that's a retainer for most
like
lawyers.
everything else.
Huh?
He took it personally. Like everything else, huh?
Man. Yeah, he treated it down like it was a
Except,
Except what?
you already know.
Go ahead and say it.
Nipsey Hussle Blue Laces.
Horrible.
Well put.
Huh?
Horrible.
No, that's not horrible. You by far the worst, though.
No, you see, come on, bro.
No,
you say stuff
exactly.
off the show. At least
No, you terrible,
I
though.
maintain the same energy on and off the show.
That would make you worse,
See,
though. You
exactly.
You play at a
You the
high
reason people
level
think
of
you
worseness.
racist.
I come up and down. You play at a
Were
high
you hear
level
the
of worse.
episode when he was talking in Chinese?
Yeah.
Dog,
I'm willing to bet that was
I
borderline
told you
offensive.
what dialogue was taking place in the factory of making fake sneakers.
How do you know that
You
was
said it
the
with a
dialogue?
straight face.
Because you told me.
I didn't tell you what I
You
tell
gave me the information of the Nike
That don't mean
lawsuit.
talking Chinese
You gave
when
me
you
the transcript
He had
for Nike.
insider
though.
information.
Yeah, you gave me inside
I gave you.
information.
I told you that what was going on.
Yes.
I didn't say, "Hey, go on the show and
What,
talking
if
Chinese."
you tell somebody what's going on, does that include dialogue?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank
there's
you.
a good chance it does.
I didn't say in Chinese though.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Okay,
I didn't
it
say
was
Google.
Mandarin.
Go to-
Somebody you told me, bro.
I don't
It's
even know if
nothing
that's
to do. You
ignorant
told
or
me.
not.
Where's the bell?
We really need a bell. I
No,
swear to
you
God.
terrible. You terrible,
We
bro.
each need a bell because
You
that's
call
just
me Black
ridiculous.
Republican, North Star, disrespect to all the like.
North
Jewish
Star was
like-
actually a term of endearment.
No,
But, yeah.
it's not. Well, no, it's not.
Actually, it is. Yeah, North Star.
I don't know.
That's
Depends how you
somebody.
take
Should,
it.
obviously, they followed the North Star to.
Yeah, that means you've been enslaved. You was a
No,
slave.
but the North Star is just somebody
You weren't looking
typically
at
in
the North
leadership.
Star if you was free.
Huh?
You wasn't looking at the North Star if you was
You
free.
were finding the most absolute abstract
No, I'm
reason
not.
to have
You
a
was
problem
looking at the
with
North
this.
Star because you wanted to go somewhere. Like you looking at your GPS.
But
'cause
usually
you
a
know
North
what to
Star
go.
reference is somebody of leadership caliber. It is usually a good reference. It has good connotations.
You're really trying to
behind it.
butter him up right now.
No,
aren't
not now. No, I was trying to tell him what it was. I can fuck the North
So
Star.
Harriet
reference.
Tubman was a 5-star North Star general.
Huh?
So Harriet Tubman was a 5-star North Star general. That's what you're telling me.
What the
I'm
hell
not
are
even
you
touching
talking
this.
I was there and say, you don't say
yeah.
anything.
Just sit down. Put your mic down. Turn your mic off.
Just go out there,
But that's
man.
what
Just
you're
walk
saying,
away.
man. But
Just walk
you
away.
are by far the worst. I can't.
No,
you know, I'm by
no.
far.
You say shit off the show.
Nah,
It's like,
I don't
dog,
say
what?
nothing, bro. What did I say?
It's like, dog, I'm telling you, I can't wait for the tell-all book to come out 30 years from now.
Nah, you are by far the worst.
Like, all the guru stories.
I could see that tensions build as we've sacrificed our ability to purchase sneakers to provide entertainment for all the listeners today.
I
And
only saw those niggas.
But,
What the hell was that?
well, I don't know what
saying, I
that
can
was.
see
But,
the tension.
That was Nike press release for what happened this week.
but I definitely want to shout out all our listeners and the people that are in the live chat and the people that have been supporting us up to this point. Obviously, the first show is going to be some some hits and misses. Adam, but no, shout out to Woodward Sports, man, for the opportunity to do our show, take it to the next level. So we're only going to grow from here. And on that note, we're going to see you guys next week. We're going to leave y'all with Jumpman's word of the week.
hell yeah.
Yes, sir.